And welcome back to the last episode of the Race for Shifter's Vale. Hello everyone, and welcome to ARCANE CRITSTERS. I am Caden, your Dungeon Master for today, and as always, it's a great day to play D&D. So this is it! Session 8 for both groups. Group 1 on my right, Group 2 on my left. And all 10 players in one nightmare conglomeration of a D&D adventuring party. This is going to be interesting. So, we're going to go all the way around the circle, starting from Harry. Introduce yourself, introduce your character, and then we'll move to the next. Harry, would you please start us off?
Alright guys, my name is Harry. I'm playing as Kelmir Everforge, Blood Warden Scientist. And as you can probably notice, most of us are cosplaying to a degree today, so I have my lab coat with me. And yeah, Max.
The best of us.
Hey all, I'm Max. I'm playing Nikolai, a multi-classed, technically Deep Stalker, Revised Ranger, 5/Battlemaster 3 health. Hey, I'm on your side now. I'm with you guys now.
I'm glad you're on our side. I still have morals though.
Yeah, honestly.
Stupid.
Anyways.
The mic.
Hi, I'm Logan. I'm playing Abella Joan, who is a armorer artificer, and currently might be dying soon. So, yeah.
Hello there. I'm Dylan. I'm playing Daros Grax, future House of Grax. My cool level 8 warlock, the Undead. He's probably waking up from the worst hangover in the world, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm playing Egbert of the Ford. Fun fact, 3-way multi-classing right now. Druid, Barbarian, Ranger. Optimal strategy. I don't know what anyone else is gonna say, but...
I'm not wearing any shoes right now.
Why would you start with that?
I used her shoes. Don't be mean.
I'm using my shoelace to tie this fake corset together for this costume. Which
Have you said your name yet?
My name's Chloe.
Who are you playing tonight?
I'm wearing socks.
She's playing Shiloh. She's playing Shiloh.
No, I think she's playing socks.
Yeah.
Shiloh, the human, turns ASMR,
Chloe, you're quiet.
Upon a planar malfunction and the acquisition of fire powers. Anthony.
Hi, I'm Anthony. I'm playing Fel, the Myconid Druid. He's a mushroom. I'm dressed as a mushroom. This is awesome. I love being dressed like this. Fun Fel fact for today. Fel is never going to take off that ring. So it's going to get, his finger is just going to grow and grow, and it's just going to get tighter and tighter until it probably falls off. And he's never going to know why.
Hi, my name is Diego. I am playing Elena Rosa del Solamir, and I'm a Oath of Devotion paladin. I guess fun fact, God.
A proud paladin at a solid 59 hit points through stupendous rolling and a crazy twist of events. Moving over to the 80 hit point character. Hi, I'm not actually the DM, I'm a player. My name's Xavier, I'm playing Magnus, and Magnus is the most PHB you can get. I'm playing Standard Human Fighter, I'm playing Battlemaster. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to die for the plot or anything.
Join me.
I got new dice out of it though, so.
And last but not least.
So saving the best for last.
Okay.
I'm
The
Dylan.
bard.
I'm playing Sam. I'm a vertical bard. More than ways than one. And changeling. What else? I have a pedo stash.
So, Group 1. Your last session began with a trek across Africa towards Highloft. You encountered battlefields and the evidence of of war fought on the front lines and behind lines, entire swaths of land destroyed. When you arrived in Highloft, you went to find a tavern called the Voiceless Mask, discovered it had been taken over by some sort of inn manager named Outer's Inns. Discovered Samuel had not made it back, even though you sent him back with the rest of his party. Went to Jesden, the battle mage of Highloft, the leader of the Dustborn Revolution army, to attempt to discern where Samuel might have gone. Once discovering that Samuel was alive, Jesden cast a divination spell, revealing that Samuel was survived, his contingent was captured, and he had been fending off zombies for 3 days and 3 nights. You set off on a night ride on the Black Mane Stallions, and rescued Samuel from the clutches of the undeath before bringing him back and just presenting him back to Jesden. It was at a moment that Jesden, I believe, attempted to help Shiloh and Magnus with their extraplanar afflictions.
He was not helpful.
Apparently he was not helpful. But then it was revealed that you had a secret stalker, Mist, the strange astral entity that revealed himself upon Jesden's request. Group 2's last session began with you having just encountered one part of Shifter's Veil with Kristen Baronoff, one other of the members of the party that went back from the future. You also encountered Mist, but this was earlier in the timeline, so it makes sense. I know the timeline's going to look confusing. This has happening before this happened. You, under Kalma's direction, decided to find the other identical massive hole in the ground. When you discovered it, so you found it led to the exact same perfectly circular stone chamber. Chris referred to it as the boiler room. As you jumped in, Daros and Aethys were swallowed up by a portal, and it was revealed that this was when Mist revealed himself. Right, so this was when Mist revealed himself and revealed he sent Daros to the Feywild because his patron had been causing some trouble. You followed him through one of Mist's portals and leaving Hammer behind, as he said he would not morally or for his own sake follow someone he knew to be a traitor, Nikolai. You went to the Feywild, had an encounter with a shambling mound and a treant. With the help of your level 20 companions, fought them off. You encountered someone who had been captured by the planar steward, someone named Paulo, who you left to fend for himself in the dangers of the Feywild. A clearly incompetent false mage.
No, sorry, Nikolai instructed us to do
Nikolai instructed you to leave behind with 5 days of rations and no help.
So much worse than us.
You proceeded onward, encountering a castle in the middle of the wetlands, flying the dragon's banner. It was at this point that Xavier took over. I did not watch all that happened, but if it went as planned, you discovered that the planar stewards were planning to lay siege to the castle.
Did not find that out.
No? Okay. That did not happen. That happened, you just didn't know about it. You found that Daros, with his alcohol-induced charisma, had managed to talk down the violent tendencies of his patron and secure himself a place as right hand. You engaged Daros' large skeleton giant patron in a very quick combat. The skeleton ran away after realizing you had some very powerful allies on your side, and then left you to take Daros and return to the material plane, minus your 2 companions, under the direction of a goddess that you met outside the castle, Lilimia. The last thing that happened when you returned to the material plane, you were set right in front of a cavernous dome, where a giant shifting pillar made of thousands upon thousands of overlapping, metallic, speaking, babbling faces. I believe it's about 50 paces across. I'm not sure if you communicated that. Very large pillar. Through which Abella approached, failed a charisma saving throw, and leapt through. This is where we pick up today's session, to catch up timeline. Obviously, you guys came out of the Feywild under Lilamina's power, but time works differently in the Feywild, and some things don't overlap the way they should. Mist and Kristen actually came back from the Feywild before you did. There was a week or several weeks of a gap since you left for the Feywild and when you came back. That is why Mist has been with Group 1 and just revealed himself at the same time that you were transported back to the material plane. And the last thing that happened was that as Abella jumped through, she left her sending stone on the ground that was blinking, connected to Ophelia. Group 2. Do you want to pick up the sending stone?
I mage hand and pick up the sending stone.
Sanguine bursts forth from your hand and scoops the sending stone, bringing it closer to you. It's blinking. You have to tap the sending stone in order to activate it.
Who wish to be the speaker for this? Question before I hand it to you. How drunk do you appear as of now?
My eyes have hammock-shaped, sunken, eye bags. I'm not drunk. I'm just exhausted.
Okay, I hand it to you.
I press the sending stone.
You're back! I've been trying to contact you for so long. Who am I talking to right now?
Deros, Future House of Grax. How can I help?
Right. Where are you? We know you were in the Feywild. We know you got sent back by some method of travel. I've been communicating with some of my friends, and where have you been?
Can someone help?
I just yell from across. We're at the Shifter's Well.
That one. We're at Shifter's Vale.
Also, Abella just jumped in.
That one too.
I would hope you would feel more concerned.
Oh, trust me, I do. I just don't know how to react.
Okay, I have to say this on tracks. I need everyone to step away from the wall.
Which wall?
Whichever wall is closest, step away as far as you can away from it. So in the center of the room is a large pillar that goes all the way up to the ceiling. You can get close to it. The only reason Abella would jump through was because she seemed to be drawn to the voices. You could just hear like gabbering gibberish.
Yeah, now that you mention that, can I attempt to like storm whip into the veil to see like how kind of like sanguine goes through?
You throw Sanguine forward, and the metal just bounces off, splatters to the side. It doesn't actually look to be penetrable.
Fair enough.
So we step away from the walls. What next?
Yeah. What's next?
Wait and see. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, great.
Anyone who succeeds, take no damage. This is going to be some bludgeoning damage. The DC is 12. 30 bludgeoning damage.
13 or 30?
30. You hear just series of explosions, and suddenly the entire wall blasts open, flooding the place with light. You see a shadowy figure backlit by the sun, holding a bow and a cloak floated behind them. A flaming, seemingly explosive arrow notched in her bow. Ophelia steps forward. Took you guys long enough. I know the Feyball's tricky. We gotta get out of here, though.
Can you heal me?
Yeah.
I was a bat, and then an explosion of light. Yeah.
Did you fail?
Yeah.
So you're not a bat anymore?
No. Why are you talking?
Like, to offend it. Excuse me. This whole time you know where the Shifter's Will is and you didn't bloody tell us?
No, I didn't know.
Then how did you find him here?
I tracked the setting stone.
That's quickly.
No, I was just standing outside the mountain. They knew the general location. These arrows are no joke. I've been staying there for a long time.
Ophelia, where are we going?
Well, let's just say that the dragon decided to move in forces while you were out in the other dimensions. Let me take care of those for you.
Why is that an issue?
What about Bella? She literally just jumped in. Like, what do we do about her?
I don't know where Shifter's Veil leads, but wherever she is, I think the only thing we do is wait and pray. Now, the dragon, he had some false leads. I need to take you to him, and if you don't try to run away, I'll deliver them to you safe. Sounds ideal?
Who's them?
What?
I'll deliver you to them safely.
I mean, we're not in any threat from his forces. We work for him.
Yes, but once Jesden's forces discover that you are here and not allied with him, try finding your way out of the city.
Where's the dragon set up?
She lays out a bit of information to you. The dragon was marching towards the center, and then he received some misinformation. He started marching his forces south. Once he's
sun rises.
Let's go!
Oh,
I made one mistake.
Mistake happens in the south.
Once he discovered that he had received false information, it was too late to bring the rest of his army. So he gathered what local troops he could and sent in basically garrisons into a makeshift army to move up to Highloft. They're closing in within the day.
Alright, do you have Cast Without Trace or should I cast it?
Oh.
No, trust me, it's an old friend.
Okay. I wasn't exactly intending on doing this, but I got an extremely low roll. I just like look between the veil and the rest of you guys. Well, you know what? You guys can handle yourself. I jump into the veil as well.
Attack of opportunity.
Okay, make an attack roll.
20. Well, I fully have tripping attack.
Okay, yes, you can do 1 damage.
I mean, if you want to kill me, you can.
So just strength saving throw.
17 saving throw plus 5, so 23.
Oh yeah, that passes.
Okay, so Nikolai reaches out, tries to yank Kalmir back with the tripping. Kalmir wrenches himself out of the edge grasp. The lab coat is pulled, but you yank it forward.
Okay.
And
I'm ready.
and then
Let's.
The faces ripple and swallow you whole as the metal seal behind you.
Oh, I actually went through.
Yep.
Okay.
Another one bites the dust.
Well, I appreciate the
Well,
sentiment.
that was unexpected.
Let's get going.
Okay. Group 1. Jesden has, in the past 2 hours, been laying out battle plans under the direction of Commander Samuel and his improvised squadron that he is now making up as the beginning of the Order of Many Faces. The current plan right now is that since the dragon is advancing with a ragtag group, that they have to either prepare for siege, or if the dragon intends actually attacking, then they just array themselves on the top wall and then fire down at the dragon's forces as they try to go up the switchbacks. Neither option is very, very preferable, but obviously if the dragon attacks, the High Loft will have an advantage. That's what High Loft has been built for. However, they're trying to make last-minute missions in order to secure locations before the dragon can consolidate its forces near High Loft. There's a couple of things he wants you guys to do before you are done. Before you no longer have a chance to do so. Elena and Shiloh. Wordstrom has been taken. Your homeland. With you two having the greatest connection to Wordstrom, he is requesting that you guys go out and lead a small troop and reinstate the royal family if they're still alive.
If they're still alive.
If they're still alive.
Will you be okay? What do you think?
Go depose the government, please.
I've never been much of a leader or really a rebel. More of a wanderer, but if need be, I'll do it.
Much obliged, soldier.
I'm no soldier. I'm no soldier.
We're all soldiers in these times. Fell. It would be a great help to the war effort if you were able to convince an entire colony of Myconids who have shape-shifting powers to aid the Dustborn Revolution in fighting. You can decline this offer.
These Myconids have been forced against their will out into this war. I will not stand for any involvement of this colony. No more.
I suppose I can't force you. I respect your right to do so, and respect your colony's right to stay out of the war. I am afraid we never counted on this, but it would have been a great help. Magnus, Jesden is requesting that you and Mist go up to the top of the monolith, that's the mountain, and from its peak, absorb all of the alloy impurities from the core alloy vein.
What would that do?
Well, the truth is we can't be sure.
No.
I have some insight. This is Mist talking. You may remember your first experience with the planar portal. I'm sure it was rather changing for you. I'm afraid I have to take credit for that. I know this may come as a shock. No, please. We're still refining the process. You were one of the first subjects and the first candidates for 8 Children of Cacadius. We still think that you are one of our most promising initiates.
Can you remind us who
Children
Cacadius is?
of Cacadius.
Mist does not explain who Cacadius is. All you know that he is part of some extra dimensional order that is trying to recruit more people to be part of this Children of Cacadius. Because you know that he is from the future, you might surmise Cacadius is someone that he's yet to be born. And any Aetherca lore nerds might know that Cacadius was the emperor that eventually conquered all of Aetherca and founded the 4 kingdoms.
Magnus seems just like absolutely floored. And he doesn't draw his sword. He wanted to. But what happened to the other candidates?
Some perished, some grew strong, and some turned away from the values that we required.
Values being
Honor, loyalty, strength of arm, and peace. We are neutral in this conflict, but we will defend the peace. That's always been our goal.
well, excellent. It is fitting that I happen to be the best guinea pig around. And addressing Jesden, this is supposed to help you?
before Jesden can respond, Miss speaks again. You will become something we do not know. You might ascend to the level as one of the original children, or you might expand into something entirely greater. The truth is, when you absorb impurities from alloy, you are taking the celestial blood, and you're taking the parts of it that were the gods themselves out.
Fantastic. I am a celestial vampire.
Do we know what vampires are?
I do.
Oh, I think I do too.
Essentially, what he's saying is that the extraplanar impurities that you're absorbing, that turn into raw power, that is the remnants of the gods that bled to make the alloy. That
and I'm going to drink it up like a vampire.
Yep. Entire mountain's worth.
And what is Jesden withholding? What's his body language say?
Was he withholding? Make an insight check.
That's a solid 8.
Jesden wants you to do this for probably no other reason other than the fact that he knows you doing so will very, very likely make you powerful, and power he can use.
Great. Okay. Magnus is very used to being a guinea pig. He's very used to fitting very usefully in a role, and with a little bit of chagrin, I suppose he will. He's gonna clasp Mist's hand, and he's gonna say, "Well, let's be honest." Oh, and then looks to Jesden and, could I request of you an upgrade?
I was thinking just the same. Okay. From his repository, he will lend you full set plate armor, a cape of evasion, a cloak of mounting, and a ring of thermal enhancement.
That's insane.
So the ring of thermal enhancement is meant to be used by Shiloh.
Wow. Just for me?
It gives you vulnerability to fire damage
God.
and double damage to all fire spells.
Guys. 3 words: blaze of glory.
I still think we'll have
The cloak of mounting. If the rider is one size smaller than the righty, then they can be ridden with no penalty, no matter what the creature is.
So what's that?
Basically, the cloak will form itself into a saddle regardless of the shape of the animal it's mounted on.
Huh.
This is intended to be worn by fells, and
Ride me.
and the cape evasion is +1 to dex saves and armor class, and +5 feet of movement. That's intended to be worn by Sam. However, a short time later, one of the Myconids actually ventures to leave his house, the cave that you've stashed them in, and go up to the mansion at the top of Highloft.
Like alone?
Yes, alone. It is a novel concept to the Myconids to send out one, but they were too afraid of the colony, so they're using this as a sort of like a limb of the colony to deliver this. They are delivering to you an item that Jesden has saved and is now presenting to you along with other items. It's called the Spore Stone Whackstaff. That the colony constructed in seeing that you would not accept their embrace of that being one with colony. They can at least give you this. It is +1 spellcasting focus, and it multiplies the number of uses of all spores by your wisdom modifier. Ooh. I wish you luck on your missions. The rest of you, I'll need you here.
The
Can I go with Magnus?
No.
No.
You can. We don't know what dangers may arise from such a thing.
No, it would be better if they don't.
Why not?
In case something explodes?
Yes, that's why I should go with you.
Well, that is a good point.
I love being alone.
I'm not insulting you, Sam.
It's worth a shot. Unless you are more useful elsewhere. Are you sure you don't want to ask the colony?
Do I ask them if they want to fight against...
If they want vengeance?
I don't want to bring them into something that they will die from.
Good, you made the right choice. Okay, would you like to come with me?
Do you want me to come with you?
It's your decision.
As you don't want to put people at risk, I would prefer not to put you at risk. I think I have this handled.
You
Um,
Then... Magnus, I trust you more than anything. And if you say so, that you will be. Why are you holding my hand like that? I know these are weird, but like. That was my nickname. I don't know what elementary school is, but thank you. I trust you, Magnus. If you say you can do this.
I can
have-
do this. It will be okay.
We should probably have maybe one person who can.
Guys, I took the tough feat. I'm good.
Well, I have healing word.
Yeah, but you're going off.
Oh, that's true.
If
So-
you want to help Shiloh and Elena, they could use your help.
I think every group should have a healer, and one group is lacking a healer.
I'll stay. I'll stay here.
Okay. Group 2. You are being shuttled in a cloud of darkness.
First, back there, right?
Yes.
At the like explosion site. Can I just pick up part of like one of the rocks from the wall?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm so suspicious of that.
No,
Good to know, I guess.
no pebble.
Okay. So, you're being shuttled through the city in a cloud of darkness, winding your way down switchbacks and through alleyways until it is night, so the cloud of darkness does actually work. People are a little more out and about. The stress of the wartime and the news of the dragon's impending invasion are keeping people up late at night, but you move to the streets, eventually make it down to the front gate, still being past the guards, and out into the field surrounding the monolith. As you get far out of view of the guards, Ophelia dispels the illusion. I must leave you here. The dragon is over yonder.
Do you not want to come join with him, get to Shifter's Veil, do the
I
whole
thought
thing?
we were doing the party later.
I am hoping that that anything you can converse with the dragons might calm him down enough to engage with me on a peaceful level. Right now, he seems very, very much on the warpath, and I don't believe seeing me would do anything but set him further down that path.
What about an invitation?
So, will you be at Shifter's Veil then, or...?
I will be doing my best to make sure we understand this when the time is right. So yes.
Because if not, then we need your part of the disc.
I will retain my disc, and
Okay.
when the time comes to meet at Shifter's Veil, if such a time comes, I will be there.
Alright,
Can we just call you in case we need you?
we have the sending stuff.
You have my number.
Alright, let's go to the dragon.
That's the thing?
Oh!
Alright, we go to the... She pointed out where the dragon was. We start heading there, yeah.
Yes, and you look back, and she's already puffed away in a mist. Okay. You guys make your way on a long trip. The sun is starting to come up by the time you make it to looking out over the dragon's forces. It is, to say the least, a ragtag army. The most prominent groups on display are the 101 Banners of Vinar. There's also basically a collection of town garrisons. Seems to have been completely abandoned the towns that they were conquering and all moved in and sort of conglomerate into an army set apart by what town they're originally from. So they form uneven ranks and are marching forward in the early morning sun.
Is there like a large command tent where presumably the dragon would be, or...?
You could say that. A massive, I should say, small for a castle, but massive for anything else. Floating castle moves through the air, set up on rocky supports that glow with an arcane light. From its top, you see on its balcony 2 dragonborn, although you know them not to be dragonborn, but simply humanoid dragons. They are swathed in more common robes than you would have otherwise seen them in, but they're looking out over the horizon and seem to be in conversation.
Is there like a ladder up to the floating castle, or...?
Well, once you get down, you assume to get in and out, they have to actually land it.
How tall up is it?
Like the castle itself, or how tall is it off the ground?
Both.
I can just fly.
This is true.
It's about 20 feet off the ground, and the castle itself is maybe 4 stories, so...
I'll just fly up there and then
Yeah, can
ladder?
you just ask them to come down to us. They can probably
Okay.
get down here somehow, yeah.
By the way,
For the people who can't jump 20 feet up in the air.
I need opinions also on invitations.
Egberta, can we deal with that later, maybe?
I mean, it's also.
Egberta?
Damn. Okay.
Do you really
Okay,
want to
fine,
talk to her
fine.
like that?
I'm sorry, is there an evil god waking up or not?
I don't know, man. The details are a little bit fuzzy.
Ancient elder deity that is the source of all evil is actively waking up.
That's crazy.
So we have big problems.
That's crazy. Talk to Egberta nicer.
We should make an invitation for them too, right?
Yeah, probably.
Calmir, make a perception check.
7.
7.
I assume I see nothing.
You are ensconced in void. Abella, make a perception check.
Oh,
with
lovely.
advantage.
With advantage, yo!
Whoa!
Bella's still alive?
Thanks. Oh, 16.
16. You find yourself on a realm that you can barely see. A layered realm. One that exists that you can move in a direction that's almost diagonal through layers of a bunch of overlapping realities. You are here and everywhere and nowhere all at once.
Am I able to move?
You are able to move in 4 dimensions.
You're in a Tesseract. You're in a
Oh,
Tesseract.
I'm a okay.
Wait. Okay then. I just want to clarify. Can I sense I'm moving?
Yeah.
If I try.
You are not moving.
Okay.
You can almost swim through this like viscous space, but you don't have any real awareness of where you are, what is around you.
And so in terms of visual, I only just see like black.
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
Do I likewise only see black? Nothing.
You see faint motions in the void. Like you can see these layered realms, and you can see things moving within them. Things that watch.
That what? Similar things that have watched me before, or different kind of eyes?
These feel unfamiliar.
Familiar.
Unfamiliar.
Oh, unfamiliar. Okay.
Okay.
So I fly up, right? That's
Yes.
it.
So you flee your way up above the army, looking down over it. Can you make a perception check for me?
21.
21?
I can perceive.
You see that among the Bloodwarden troops, of which there are few, there is one that is led in a large contingent of normal soldiers as well, but is led by a Bloodwarden whose robes seem more blood than actual cloth. What you can see of his head is what caught your eye. He looks familiar, except his head is entirely see-through, transparent.
Don't tell me it's Venom.
Is it, shoot, what's his face?
Venom.
Slick back hair and a cocky grin.
Okay.
You know this face. A face you saw die.
Nice.
Venom,
Wow.
for some reason, is here, leading from beyond the grave.
Oh, we can stop by and say hi. Guys, I see Venom. Venom's here.
Wait, who?
The dude from earlier.
We can deal with that after we speak to the dragon.
Again,
let's
speak to him again.
Let's speak to the dragon first.
Yeah, he can meet up with Calmir again, and they can have a bonding moment.
But we should speak to the dragon first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you fly up, the dragon stands up, taking notice of you, says something to the keeper, and then turns around in a swish and walks into his room. The keeper gives you a salute, and then nods into his room, then follows.
Oh.
Is this what we're doing now?
It's a standard kind of salute, just like a nod of respect.
No, Egberta says that.
Oh. A short while later, the castle drifts off to the side. The army stops, and you're chips of stone and earth thrown up into the air in a radius around the castle, and thrown open the front doors. Striding out the doors is the fully royal garbed dragon and the keeper in regalia. That's what I was looking for. He just strides forward with a confident gait and puts his arms behind his back, looking up at you. He sees you all and nods in turn, but you're too far away to talk to him, and you have to actually walk down the hill to meet him.
Okay. Yeah, we walk.
Trot.
We walk down the hill.
Who's in front?
I can, I guess. That's fine.
So, it has been a while since I sent you on your mission.
Yeah. We got stuck in the Feywild for a bit.
Feywild. That is quite the adventure.
It was my second time.
We have good
Maybe
news.
the third for a vacation.
We have good news.
I'm anxious to hear it.
You want to tell him? Or?
I'm gonna let you take the ring.
We found Chip and Dale.
You did.
Yeah.
That is most excellent. And the quest I assigned to you.
Yeah, we got that dealt with as well, but Oblivion's waking up.
Oh, I actually have some medical reports to get back to you. Can I hand over the librarian signed medical stuff for like Lisa and the fellow other people, and like, is that like they're doing the work over there. They said that they would send reports to us at some point, or like go back and get them.
The keeper steps forward, accepts the documents, and reads them over. This is thorough work, Grax.
But also, that the actual curse is because Oblivion is waking up.
Is that so? Where did you hear this?
One of our compatriots who is not with us because she entered Shifter's Veil was fighting off possession from Oblivion.
That is most troubling.
So we should probably go there and go deal with that, right?
I also have a question. I saw Vanna earlier.
My elite troops deserve an elite commander.
Anyways,
So
Oblivion.
I was wondering, like, how is he back?
Yes, understand. We are marching there as we speak.
But,
An army's not going to do anything.
I'm so glad I'm in the Veil right now.
We need to go into the Veil and go deal with that.
And how do you propose we do such a thing?
Go to the entrance that we just went to.
I simply jump in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through Jesden's army?
Oh yeah. I pull out the pebble. We can teleport to it because if you have a piece of a site, you can teleport directly to it.
Okay.
Oh no, the pebble is from the Feywild.
Well, also, like, maybe I'll Severial again if he could, like, go through his surroundings. I can do more berries.
We spoke to a
more
bat.
berries.
The bat led us to Shifter's Veil.
Severial was very nice.
You'd be surprised how often that happens. Yes, we can teleport there. I worry we won't be able to discover much, but you've done well. Shall we?
We should probably rest for a little bit first, though, right?
I would not mind.
We're not in the greatest shape. We just got back from the Feywild.
But on a side note, you know Zephyriel? Or, like, Zephyriel's friends?
No, the great lord of the abyss, of course not.
On a different other side note, you're from the future?
So that secret got out, did it?
Yeah, we met Frederick and Kristen. They helped us in the Feywild.
So our friends have finally decided to reveal themselves.
You know the cloak? It got out. We took care of that.
You took care of the cloak.
Yeah, a goddess has it now, but good aligned goddess.
I suppose that's
Lilamina.
more protection than is warranted.
The cloak from your time.
Yes, no, I understand.
So that's why we were in the Feywild. I think you can forgive us for that.
I suppose I can find it in my will to be able to do that.
But so I think we can all agree that Oblivion is the biggest issue right now, right?
Yes. If he is waking up, then this is the most pressing of issues. We'll go there immediately.
He calls out to the rest of his army. His voice suddenly is projected like dozens of times, and he basically instructs them to continue moving forward, to lay siege to Highloft, but don't attack until he gets the order. If he doesn't return, and his performance don't arrive within the week, then retreat and regroup, and then the keeper will be in charge if he returns.
In the time that we've been walking around talking, can we get a short rest in?
He will let you take a short rest in the castle as they move.
Yeah, sure, great.
Okay, so you have to take a short rest. He needs time to prepare the teleportation circle.
It's like what?
If he wants to cast his ritual, at least.
Yeah. And then we also had some help from one other of your associates, Ophelia.
The draconic expression on his face suddenly falls flat.
She helped you.
Yes,
wasn't
she helped us. She helped direct us to Shifter's Veil, and yeah, she informed us of the pressing issue of Oblivion and his relationship to the curse that is ongoing, as it is his power leaking out.
So she has her fingers in everything. We will talk about this further later.
I think she misses you.
Can you make a charisma saving throw?
Can I?
That's deserved.
First character to die.
What is that?
What?
It's inspiration. I'm using my inspiration point. I think that's an 11.
What about you think?
Do not
I
say
have no doubt she would want you to believe that.
The dragon spins on his heel and walks away.
Womp womp. Do you think
Okay.
he'd want an invitation, guys?
While you two guys are taking your short rest, we are going to move to
Yeah, let's go.
to Shiloh and Elena, and their mission to Manar. Sorry, not Manar. To Wardstrom. I got mixed up.
That's where we live, by the way.
It lived. You can either you use you go on some day's ride, or you can use one of the limited teleportation scrolls that they have available. He is leaving choice up to you because he can't deal with the logistics of the transportation, and the quartermasters will give you whatever you ask for. But this is up to you whether you want to use one of the teleportation scrolls of Jesden's armory, or just go on horses. They are limited.
How many are there?
Not many.
Define
That is,
and
you're
not
going to have to
Aiden.
say how many.
Like 5.
Okay, I think teleportation.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay. You get one of his lesser court wizards to read out the scroll. Did you want to do it?
Well, I don't really know how. I'm just a little bit desperate. I'm really sorry. I feel like I should be in a rush for this.
No, of course. Yes, right away. She hands you the scroll.
Okay, let's see
what
if
the-
I can read.
What?
I'm gonna look at it too because I'm gonna look at it too.
Class of spells.
So Shiloh will have to make it or unless you can have one of the court lesser wizards do it.
I can give you advantage.
I got
try it.
Do it.
The court mages know how to do it. That's all I'm saying.
Does the court mage know how to do it? If the court mage knows how to do it, I'm gonna make this.
They know how to, but they have about the same chance as you.
No. Go.
So that's advantage.
Nope.
And now you have to roll it.
A 2 and a 3.
What's the verdict on me doing?
Why would you take my
Not
luck?
a one?
Maybe you're
Canon Shiloh.
The as you read out these spells or mechanics, drawing the symbols on so drawing symbols on the ground. The letters seem to crack and break before almost sliding off the page. It's too much information to keep track of all at once, and you stutter over your words before the spell dissolves. The scroll wilting away and loses magical properties.
Oh, that's what happens when you try to use it. Okay.
I'm very mad right now, but I don't want to think of that.
You can try again.
I don't feel confident anymore. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm in a bad place right now. This is not helping me. I want to cry.
Now you can try again by using another one of Justin's treasury scrolls. You
Or they
are
could
a
take a
bard,
turn.
so Sam is capable of doing this check, an Arcana check, DC 17.
Okay, jack of all trades.
Advantage.
Okay. One off.
7th level scrolls are worth a lot of gold, and you guys are just like,
Well, we have to because
no, you can take a horse.
You could take a horse.
Trying to force your way through this magic, this knowledge, it does not read like a music scroll, and you are incapable of deciphering its dense magical text.
Jesden, do it.
Jesden can, but he is currently engaged with other things.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jesden, that you
So-
have no time
This was
to
an-
look at our destroyed hometown.
this was a mission. You
It
sent
is
us on.
one action. That's what, a minute.
You guys take one of the last remaining scrolls, take it to Jesden.
Cheat code. Justin just cast
Dumbass.
Bardic
sorry.
Inspiration.
Okay, what is it? What can you roll?
I'm so
what roll
sorry.
this
I'm only
Want me to roll
partially
this?
fluent in
I don't know.
8.
I hold you not accountable for
He's gonna crit on
what
this.
you've done. Those spells are intended to be used, and goodness knows they're complicated enough. He got a 18 on without the inspiration, so 26 overall.
Okay, that's fine. Sure, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care. Whatever.
Oh no, the Archmage is good at what he does.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
The scroll sends you spiraling away through the planes of reality, popping into existence, surrounded by glowing runes that fade away at the base of a city in flames. More than the remnants of flames. There are still some fires going on, but for the most part, people are trying to contain them. It seems like the resident garrison is gone, but the few remaining soldiers they left in the keep have been enough to keep the people in order, for the dragon's banner still flies on the walls. Outside, the farms are still in their normal state. It seems that the resources of the town where they wanted to control it. But the buildings inside the walls and some portions of the walls have been blown down. You can see through, up the top of the hill, you can see through the wall into large swaths of city that are with broken buildings, smoldering ruins, essentially. And large parts of the city are still intact, but remnants of a large-scale assault.
I put on my mask.
Now's not the time to look cool. Let's go.
You charge up the hill, passing shouting citizens that call out to you as you pass.
What are they shouting?
Just exclamations of surprise.
Bro, the city's on fire. What are they shouting? They're shouting for help.
Well, the most of the citizens here are like actually going down back to the river and back to try to get water to put out the raining fires. So you go through. Are you going through the main gates that are currently closed, or are you going through one of the short sections of rubble and just climbing over the broken part of the wall?
I'm like frantically
Are
clawing.
we Shiloh's home is outside of the walls, right?
Yeah, you can go there first if you want.
Sure.
Let's go there first.
Okay, sure.
It's closer.
Sprinting.
No
I
one will
trip.
recognize
I
you.
fall on dirt.
Just skid forward, tumble back up to your feet, and keep going.
There's dirt in my mouth.
Your home is right in front of one of the below sections of wall. And it is no longer standing.
Oh my god!
The fountain has been overrun. The fountain is no longer active, and it seems to be currently abandoned.
You're giving me a headache, Hayden. I'm gonna roll perception to see if I can find any family members that are not, Ash. 10.
10. You don't see anyone in this area. It seems to be completely abandoned.
We can only hope that Ichabod.
Shut up! I run to the house, like where my house was.
Mm-hmm.
Ephraim? Ichabod? Mom? Mommy?
Nothing.
Mom?
It is with silence that you are greeted before some other ones. People you recognize maybe as neighbors or like distant relatives. People you know but not well poke out their head from behind the city. You can see sort of as a grouping that people have been like camping up behind the wall in a improvised settlement for the destroyed homes.
It's me, Shiloh.
I'm sorry. Have you?
Where's my family? Where is my family?
Vassarins, correct?
Yeah.
They're
Where are they?
they're being held.
Where?
They left
Where?
with the guards. I'm sorry.
Tell me everything. Where's my family?
The people there inform you that about a day or two ago, a small force arrived wearing the dragon's colors. Ichabod sneaked into the guard tower, unlocked the gate from the inside, and let them in. Then joined them as they basically fought their way against the guards to the main palace. They left the manor intact, at least as intact as it was. The big fireball that went off below it.
Sorry.
And were occupying the city for those 2 days before they got a call to abandon the city and make their way to High Loft. They took a selection of prisoners, including your family. There's a few remaining.
Punch the wall and go, ow.
There's a few remaining guards, and they are all in the central manor of the castle. If anyone acts up, I mean, they haven't been able to have as much bigger influence since most of them left. But if they see anyone act up, then they are swift and brutal with their retributions.
Ichabod, man with long hair, ponytail, scar on his cheek from something embarrassing. Was he there? Did he go with them? Where is he? Any information? I need any
Yes, he
details.
was leading the forces at the time we left. We just assumed they had bullied him into it, but we weren't sure.
What did he look like? What expression was he wearing?
He had a big burn on the side of his face.
Burn.
Yeah. It's hard to make out his expression. Just that and angry.
What did the burn look like?
No, not like that. Maybe it was imitation. It's hard to be sure. Seems like he just got the wrong way of a fireplace or something.
Like you fell into a campfire? Or?
Well, how else do you get a giant burn on your face? Besides you, of course, I'm sure your accent was entirely dignified.
Okay, so
Final question.
Yes, of course.
Did he have a metal arm?
what?
Oh,
Well, so I guess you wouldn't necessarily know this. Blood Wardens don't actually develop the arm until the repeated practice of using the magic.
Well, it's the only thing I would have. It's what I.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Not that we were able to see. No.
Can Chloe roll to see if my younger brother is a blood warden?
How would you know?
I don't know if you would have any
If
way
I
of
roll a
knowing
nat
that.
20, you answer yes or
Sure.
no.
This isn't
Please.
gonna be a nat 20.
13. Okay.
The only thing they can tell
Whose fault
you
it
is that
Nice.
the old royal family is currently being held in that central manor.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to rescue my family, and then that also includes Ichabod because everything is collapsing, and I'm breaking down a little bit, but that's okay because I'm the eldest daughter. That's typical. What do you want to say? Nope. Great. Let's go.
Abella,
We're back.
She's breaking apart.
as your awareness of the space grows, you can find almost like there's a connection between you and every moving thing here, including one that you don't recognize before. You turn around and swimming awkwardly through this void is Kalmir, lab coat torn, like moving through the space blindly, trying to reach out and feel anything.
Kalmir, what? I'm supposed to be the only one suffering from this. Why are you here?
A broken, distorted voice floats through the void, and you can almost recognize it as Abella's voice.
Look, do I hear the content though?
Yes, you do. It feels like it's like the voice is layered, like echoing.
Okay.
Man, if only you guys had message.
That's crazy.
Yeah, if
That's
only
crazy.
you came with us.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, buddy. We're supposed to be friends and friends suffer together.
You're right.
Also, I have no idea where you are, so I'm probably yelling in the opposite direction of where you actually are.
As you are saying things, and you hear his voice, it's almost like these things shrink away from the sounds of these human communications. They move faster, more agitated, and you get a little bit better idea of what they are. They are creatures that you would call aberrations.
Oh no.
Things that have not yet manifested any physical form because this is their natural habitat. And floating beyond them, approaching, a face as vast as the sky itself. You know that face.
Do I know if it sees me?
Not yet. Or rather, it knows where you are and is coming to soon be able to see you.
I check my body just to make sure I'm still in one piece.
You are, but the your flesh seems to move and lag behind your motions. You're starting to feel pains up the sides of your arms and around the base of your collarbone and down your spine. Like these things are the thing inside of you, your heart beating faster, is absorbing whatever energy is around you and trying to push it through your skin.
How am I doing?
You feel disoriented, confused. This is not your natural habitat for sure, and your body feels like it's going to throw up.
Great. I still don't see anything.
You have sort of awareness of what's going on, but you can't see anything until you get close enough. Abella, you can grasp his hand if you want.
I grasp it, but I still have my gloves on, so I'm grasping it through it.
The action's been enough, and you seem to stabilize a little bit in this realm. You get a little bit of awareness as your eyes open somewhat, but you're not seeing. You're feeling the way the space is structured, spread out infinitely in all directions.
Well, great. Thanks.
Well, hello, partner.
Well, I mean, this isn't too different from our lab, to be honest.
Yeah, just as isolated.
Any plan as of now?
Not any good ones. I sort of reach my other hand into the pocket where I have my amulet, ready to use if necessary.
Gotcha.
Sensing you do that, I just start to prepare Sanguine on my hand.
Thank you.
One of many souls, layered upon layer like the realms themselves. My child, and my disappointment.
It's not like I want to be here with you.
The face looms, and suddenly you can feel all stretch and attention directed straight onto you. This is a mind greater than any humans or humanoid, a mind of something that encapsulates everything the gods stand against. Oblivion, the incarnation of not existing. You have answered my call. You have one chance more.
One chance for what?
To fulfill your destiny and take the power I have offered you.
And if I refuse?
Then you shall die, and I will puppet your corpse as a plaything.
I am tired of being puppeted. I feel my pocket a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, I'd rather choose to be puppeted by someone more familiar than someone like you. I put the name wrong.
Well, finally.
Appearing next to you in a lounging position is a man with deep red skin, darker red horns splitting up from the top of his head and moving back, a large, wide-brimmed hat, and a long coat. Took you long enough.
Yeah. It's not like I want to be here, but lesser of two evils.
Now, who are you calling evil?
I do not think this will go as you plan.
What is anything?
Conjurer, metallurgist, the one with a hand in every will. You have crossed the other side, and you have seen what it is to not exist. Yet you defied that fate.
There's a delay, but you sort of feel his perception shift and pour onto you in a crushing weight.
Yeah, smart guy. What in the world do you even want?
You followed your companion. You lent them your strength. You chose in error. What do you want? What creation do you desire most? You are beings of science, of light, and uncovering that which was meant to be hidden. But I can provide such a thing. Only ask.
But what's the joy in that? If it comes so free, so costless.
It won't come for free. This is his deal. That's the whole deal with the Forge. He makes something for you. In exchange, he gets a little bit closer to being free.
This is probably gonna get me killed, but whatever. I'm dying on my own initiative. Bonus action magic stone, and I throw the stone at him.
Space exists in a different way here. You fling the stone forward, conjuring your energy into it and pulsing out with sanguine. It doesn't seem to actually hit this creature. It just seems to puff into the void and be absorbed into the matrix of its existence.
One, that's my response to you, so shut up. And two, I wasn't exactly expecting that to hit, but I have to say that's a really good visual.
And you, true one, infected with that which is greater than anything your reality could produce. What do you say?
I refuse. I am tired of being puppeted. Your malice has made me spiteful. Not spiteful of the world, but spiteful of you. Get out.
Soon you will feel no spite. Only fear.
I need both of you
No, great.
Oh,
to make Constitution saving throws.
oh thank goodness. That's what we're good at. 18.
18?
Oh,
17.
we take those.
I am sorry.
What do you mean?
You have disadvantage.
God damn it. Be 19.
Okay, 19. You feel yourself shunted back into a reality that feels foreign to you. Abella, the crystals have jutted out of your skin and they push forward like encapsulating you as you are slammed back into the reality you once knew. Around your collarbone, around your horns, and around back your arms and spine, there are lines of dark black crystal that seem to absorb the light that passes through them.
Do I still have consciousness? Am I still able to move
You
myself?
do. You feel delirious but conscious.
Okay.
However, what you see at first is only darkness. As your eyes adjust, you feel yourself restrained. You are wrapped in chains of pitch black metal, hovering over a perfectly circular pit underground. Kalmir,
Great.
you are you find yourself shunted back to reality right outside Shifter's Vale. You
Oh.
thud to the ground and are skid backward against the stone. You seem to have maintained control over your own body for now.
Great. And I presume I have no idea where Abella went.
No. The rest of her too. The army is marching. You are in the castle, taking a short rest. Once you feel sufficiently rested, the dragon has offered to teleport you using your stone that you gathered to Shifter's Vale. Is there anything you want to do before you leave?
You and the Keeper are joining us in Shifter's Vale?
I wouldn't be much of a leader if I didn't lead from the front line, so yes.
Can I get a potion?
I just realized.
Gross.
Like,
Make a luck check.
4.
4. Okay. So,
I'm sorry, we don't have any of those in our archive. We use most of our resources to just in the initial assault that was sent off targets, so we are short-staffed and short-materialed.
Speaking of the Arcane, this will be a very monumentous battle. I was wondering if you feel that there's anything that you could provide us in order to be better suited for the battlefield.
Or even bring for yourselves. We're not asking out of a matter of a necessity to, like, to enrich ourselves. This is a matter of survival. It's oblivion.
Haven't we proved to be valuable assets?
it is true that he's very short-staffed, and most of his magic items would be with those troops.
You're welcome.
I imagine he'd might be able to like give you some common magic items, or maybe some common health potions, like 1 or 2. Nothing that would be necessarily considered a magic item as on the level of these. But if you wanted to roll 1d4 common healing potions, then I'm sure he'd
Does
be
the Keeper have any magic items on him that are
On him?
particularly
on him at the
interesting?
moment.
Yeah.
You sure you want to try that?
I'm not trying to steal.
So why are you asking?
I might ask him if he would like to lend me one of his magic items that he has on him.
From the future?
You're not a bard. I'm a bard.
He has
Yeah.
he has multiple magic items, and you don't know what most of them do.
Oh, I know what you're doing next.
Mr. Keeper, you look so.
Mr. Keeper is crazy.
You exude such strength. I'm sure that you don't necessarily need all of the items that are on you. Would you feel that it would be better if maybe me or Egberta or even Nikolai?
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna need you to make a DC 23
20.
persuasion check.
I can make that.
Not 20.
I knew it!
Wait. What's
Silvery
the total?
barbs.
What's the total?
Oh, total? Like a 28?
He will give you 1 item.
Okay.
Okay. You can select from one of these 3.
Okay.
The ratio of security will absorb levels of spells. It absorbs up to 9 levels of spells. Diadem of Focus gives you a bonus to your concentration saves, equal to your proficiency bonus. Cloak of Invocation is just a damage booster for all evocation spells. Whatever the dice is, 1 more of those. Each of these does have a small hidden downside.
small hidden downside.
Small hidden downside.
Do I know what those are?
No,
These
they're
upsides
hidden.
seem a lot.
I feel like I should go for the one that prolongs
Your
my
life.
life.
That'll go great.
I think I'll take the
Brace of security.
brace of security.
Okay. It is a brace that hooks over the shoulder and is layered and adorned with like all sorts of like jewels and golden scroll work. You figure that this was probably made by either the group or using the knowledge of the the keeper. So yeah, he will allow you to borrow it under very strict promises to. Nat 20s, man.
Tee, I mean, I would have, as long as I got a 16 or above, it would have worked, so.
I will let you know when the hidden downside comes into effect.
Okay, cool. I can't ask the keeper about the hidden downside?
No.
You don't know the downside exists.
He disappears.
Okay.
Correct. Okay, so the dragon then leads you all to teleportation circle he is described and essentially asks you all to hang on. You all ready?
Let's do this.
Let's fly.
And with a burst and a flash of light, you are blasted through the material plane and burst into existence, seeing a surprised Kalmir on the floor of a cabinet chamber and in a gibbering giant cylinder pillar of metal faces.
Somehow I got nat 20, so I was not surprised at all.
You were not surprised Kalmir, a very perfectly in control and stoic Kalmir.
Hey,
Oh, hello there.
we came back with the cavalry for support.
That's actually really nice. We probably need that.
Are you okay?
Abella and I may or may not have just encountered Oblivion itself. I will stand back here, but Abella's nowhere to be found. Yes, reinforcement will be much appreciated.
Magic is not my specialty, but I'll try if I can punch it.
Speaking of which, does anybody here can cast Locate Person?
Yes, the keeper does know locate creature.
It only hits people within 1,000 feet, though.
I know, but like, it's worth a try, at least.
Gives you a radius.
After, as you guys are having this discussion, you hear a distant.
Oh, that's bad.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, that's a bomb.
Can I
There's a alarm?
Invention of
What,
sirens?
police? What, police shows up or something?
Some kind of alarm has triggered by you guys
Wait a second.
teleporting in.
Oh.
Hello, security.
No, before anything shows up, I look at Nikolai. Is this another one of your like playing the steward thing?
No, not that I know of. Right?
No, this is something else. That mage. Even now it comes up with secrets we could not anticipate.
Okay, well, anyways,
Do you want me
if
to
you.
set up a snare?
That pillar's the entrance, right?
Yes, I jumped in there myself.
Why did you do that, by the way?
Yeah, that is a good question.
Well, sir, I was trying to help my friend. Now that you know how to have what does it mean to help a friend.
Oh! Egberta's my friend?
Yeah, I feel like you're talking to the wrong person here.
Okay, we can talk about the self-projections later.
Damn.
Anyways,
I jump back in.
Group 1, not including Elena and Shara. You guys are in Jesden's manor, and suddenly you hear a resounding siren-like noise. You guys have never heard this, but Jesden stands up at the table and looks around.
I thought I wouldn't risk it, but he has.
Huh?
I'm sorry?
You're gonna say hi to us.
I set up a circle of detection around the whole city towards the beginning of this whole war. If anyone like the dragon came through, we would know, and apparently he's teleported in.
It's a whole city?
It took a while.
The dragon's here?
My ears hurt.
Yes, he waves his hand and the alarm dissipates.
We have to find him. Well, I think we don't know where he is.
Do you have it in you to scry, or is that going to take too much out right before a conflict?
I think it's worth a shot. Ingrid, my stone.
By the way, my lord.
the dragon gets a wisdom save.
He does get a wisdom save. 12. So that
Versus
fails.
Jesden's DC.
Yeah, that fails.
So scrying goes off.
Okay. So calling forth on the crystal, almost like goblet, Jesden focuses energy, leans in. Glass starts to become murky. He slams a fist down, sending crackling ripples of electricity down into the crystal. Crystal clears, and you see the dragon, along with a group of an eclectic group of individuals, including the keeper, standing in front of a strange pillar of shifting faces. The dragon blinks, then turns around, looking straight at not the camera, but the scry in focus. He walks towards it, and just focuses. Dragon reach out. Jesden wipes the illusion away. I didn't have to push that as hard that time because I didn't need to communicate with him, but he points out the window. This window shatters for some reason. He pointed out towards the top of the mountain where you see the dispersing smoke of what looks to be explosions.
I wonder where he is.
I think we found him. I should go confront him now, but no, he's too strong in moments. Any suggestions?
Suggestions to defeat the most powerful person on this.
If you stab him enough times, he'll die.
We don't need to defeat him. We just need to drive him off, and whatever individuals he has with him.
I'm so ready to die.
I'm so ready.
I'm not.
I like the spirit.
If I can, my lord.
This is Samuel speaking up.
Order of Many Faces is ready. We can move our troops within a minute's notice, and if he's still there by the time we get up, well, he can't fight forever.
I have a few ideas.
Well, let's hear him.
Yeah. I could try talking to him.
And then you think that by talking to him, you'll be able to, tell him to go away?
Yeah.
That seems
It's
wildly unlikely.
It's worked before.
Okay, so your plan is to go up alone and talk to him.
Not alone, just like I go first.
Okay.
And if talking fails, I'll do something else.
No, I'll go with you. Like, you're not going alone.
Yeah, and I have a fell. Do they have a fell? No.
Circle.
Moving on.
Okay. So Samuel runs off to gather the Order of Many Faces. Before long, you've assembled your troops and are making your way up the mountain, following the same path that Magnus used and missed. We're just gonna cut away to Magnus and Mist. You took horses, more of the Blackmane breed, and
Absolutely love those.
and have reached the top, going back to switchbacks until you had to leave them to return on their own to make your way up some, shall we say, too steep terrain. These aren't Skyrim horses.
Skyrim horses.
But after some clambering and a few scrapes here and there, you are at the very top of the monolith. Mist kneels down, brushes away some dirt from the ground. You see that despite everything being covered in a relatively thick layer of earth or stone, in places you can move the earth away, and what is below is pure crystal. Like a window looking down into the earth, you can see the cloudy depths of the entire mountain sprawling out below, and you realize those reflective crystalline veins in the caves below weren't just shiny rock. Literal veins of alloy spreading throughout the entire mountain were glistened and shine with their own internal light.
Mist. Is this supposed to kill me?
There is a difference between death and leaving the mortality behind. I should know.
Fascinating. And are you here to do this with me? Or
Mist
merely to...
reaches up, takes off his mask, underneath the blindfold, and short cropped blonde hair. He tosses the mask aside, reaches up, undoes his blindfold, pulls it off. One eye has been entirely replaced by a shard of gem. Like, look, it was stabbed into the eye, scar tissue around the entire thing. It is flat and reflective and glistens in the morning light. The other eye is glassy and blank.
What are you?
Well, if all goes according to plan, what you will be. Just a prototype. You'll be the first in the long line. Hopefully.
Fascinating. Do we see the smoke from the explosions?
You do. It is below you. They went off earlier, and the smoke has been dispersing into the air. There's still enough smoke in there to see where the explosions are coming from.
Do you think they will need help? Or do I need you more than they do?
I cannot know what struggles lie in your wake. I had a different path to ascendancy. Yours will be, I am afraid, far more painful.
Magnus breathes, as he's done many times before, centers himself, and imagines everything that he has concentrated to a single point. And in his imagination, it's moving to his hand. And just kind of with a shrug, he's gonna go, any other advice?
Just this. If you meet my siblings, you will be one of us. No need to pay deference to someone on which you are at equal ground. He shows hand. Do this for all of us. The world needs you.
The shot. To doing what I'm supposed to do. And I'm going to take my hand where I've concentrated in my imagination all my willpower. I'm just gonna lightly touch it.
Imagine you wanted to push a mountain out of your way. How would you start? Would you just push, or would you take a pickaxe and work away the stone over and over until there's nothing left in your path but open air?
I'd poke it a few times.
I'm not saying this is what you need to do.
Magnus would try to poke it a little bit, almost like he's measuring up an opponent. He sees this as something that he has to fight with his fists, at least in his head. He measures it up, and any benefit from Know My Enemy, does it seem better that I would try to take this little by little, or try to hit it as hard as I can?
Once you start this intake, it's pretty much guaranteed to achieve its desired effect, and the difficulty of reducing that effect is going to be the same whether or not you take it all at once or in part. It'd be better to take it all at once.
Imagining it, rather than siphoning it little by little, rather than chipping away at it, it's like he's taking his fists and he's going to punch a mountain. Minecraft style. He's going to punch a mountain out of the way.
You have no pickaxe. You only have your hands. And with those hands, you shove against a force you cannot fathom, and it moves. You feel the essence of gods trapped in this stone for generations upon generations flow into you. The impurities, divine shadows themselves begin to encapsulate themselves into your being. You are absorbing the blood of gods. And your form begins to change to reflect that.
Oh, yeah, I imagine it would. I am glowing like a beacon. Am I like a lighthouse?
Fel and Sam, you look up at this mountain and you see a radiant beacon. Like Minecraft, a radiant beacon.
That's a lot of dynamite.
Light pouring into the air. A bright white light. Silver and with the flashes of gold as this angelic form blasts out with blinding light. Everyone raises their hand to shadow their eyes as they're moving up the switchbacks. Even in the shifter's veil, the cavern, you see this white light shining in from the entrance. With no known source. Okay, Magnus, I want you to make 3 Constitution saving throws.
What? Oh no, it's 3?
These are going to increase in DC as you go on.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And do I get to know the DC, please?
Well, that's the same thing as the result. Yeah. I do want you to use the...
Dice of Doom.
Oh, that's
got advantage.
What?
Okay, so initially that's a 17. Second one, that's a 16. So I'm probably gonna have to luck point that.
You begin to it feels big swell of power as the ground beneath you begins to dissolve and mold away, flowing into you.
It's lower. So 16.
16 is your including modifier?
16, yes.
The 16 does fail.
Okay, so then it's gonna have to be that point of inspiration.
Before you ever that, on your first success, as you pour, you channel this power into a reservoir you didn't know you had within you. Bright white wings made of pure light burst out from behind you. Okay. Please make a second roll.
Inspiration reroll. This is the die that I bought for Magnus. Please and thank you.
That's
Rest in peace.
In that case, I need you to roll your third one.
Okay.
So here's what's happening. You know that this could be becoming too much. Mist puts a hand on your shoulder, and suddenly his back arches, his head throws back, and the light explodes out of his eyes.
Oh, he's helping me. Okay.
You hear a tiny cracks, and you are allowed one failure.
I'm not messing around. I am rolling with the luck point.
Wait, you should
I'm rolling with the luck point. I'm
Yeah,
rolling
roll the
these.
big dice.
Do I have to roll the big die?
Yeah.
You have to roll the big die.
You have to roll the big die.
You got this.
I love you guys more.
You have to whisper to it.
See, this is why I didn't want to use.
It's not all the way down. It's cocked.
What do you mean it's not all
It's
the
not
way?
all the way down.
Oh, it's not all the way down.
All the way down.
It's not all the way down.
Wait. Hayden, what's your rolling on
It's
that?
not all the way down.
Yeah, what's
It's not all the way down.
Oh,
It is
no, he's
suspended above
totally
the
right.
ground.
No,
I saw that.
Re-roll that.
I saw
It
that.
is suspended above the
Yes.
ground. It was at an angle.
Alright.
Should I just roll it on the sheet because I don't trust this?
You don't trust my dice tray?
No.
Guys,
Not after what's happened.
wait, silence.
It's actually pretty cool.
Let the dice.
You're actually pretty cool. I like this. That's not. I tried sucking you up. It didn't work.
If you want, you can
Okay,
suck it
lucky
up.
times.
So that right now I'm sitting at an 11. So, no, a 10 actually. So we're going to luck point that, and it's got to be the alloy die. It's got to be the alloy
Maybe
die.
you should make Harry touch the dice first.
Not terrible idea.
Something
Sweet
tells
nothings
me
to it.
I'm alright.
Do you need me to
Actually, you should shake hands.
Wait, you should probably let me roll it first, and then you roll it.
Okay, it was a good run.
It was a good run.
It was a good run.
You got it. What are you worried about, dude?
That's what I'm worried about. I rolled 2 5s.
Now, this is a deal I've made before. It's up to you whether or not you want to do it, right?
That's
This is a deal
10.
I've made before with in the past, right? Permanently give up luck feat for another reroll.
Which I
Give a
would.
what?
Permanently give up the luck feat.
I've got one more die.
I will allow you to trade the luck feat for the cursed feat.
Curse is he gets to pick 3 times you reroll.
Yeah.
Do it.
That's hype.
I am
That's hype.
famously lucky, guys.
This is.
Sir, let me roll first.
I got the last die. Here we go.
So wait,
Wait.
trading per curse.
Yes.
I'm
Trading
trading for
3 points
curse.
whenever
What are you
Hayden
holding your
wants
finger up
prolonged
for?
rest.
I mean, it's that or die, right? So.
What are you holding your finger up for?
Just so we're silent. Just so we're silent.
Godhood is in reach, guys. Thinking you out here, like itching with the die. Oh, it's an 18.
I don't think so, dude.
No.
Hey,
I don't think that's enough.
I mean, if we go by
Plus 5?
No, 13 on the die.
13 on the die,
plus 5.
plus 5, that's not good.
Can I give him bardic inspiration
You're
where
not
I'm
there.
from?
Damn.
Sorry.
You should've said the amount of
Well, you're in what?
Last 10 minutes.
Well, oh really?
Yes.
Yeah, it would have been too long.
I
I don't
thought about it.
think
That's why I
there's
was like-
anything else I can do.
Nice
So
knowing you, Magnus.
yeah.
Mist turns to you, teeth-gritted. You see through the glowing explosion of light in his eyes, there are cracks in his crystal eye. He smiles sadly. We never should have trusted this to someone. This was an impossible task. I'm sorry. The explosion that follows rips your body apart molecule by molecule.
Yo! Oh my god! Bro got torn.
I've been waiting for that for many months.
A shadow of an angelic being, a crown, 3 swirling eyes, and in flowing tassels and giant wings explodes out in brilliant radiance, covering the mountain in a large shadow, not of darkness, but of light. The final act of Magnus, Lord Charlemagne, Austin. With that, we're going to go on a 15-minute break. Thank you all so much for watching, and stay tuned. We'll be back with more. And welcome back to Arcane Critsters. Story must continue on, regardless of the soldiers that fall by the wayside. The dragon steps to the entrance of the cave. Again, his voice is projected.
Citizens of Highloft, and soon to be subjects.
His voice booms through the streets of Highloft, filling all of the houses, and even on the switchbacks you hear his voice loud and clear.
It is not with disdain that I speak to you now, nor with malice. Long have you defied me, and long have we waged on the field of war with no end in sight. Today that struggle ends. You may think of me as a tyrant. He who would have you call him a king, the great battle mage Jesden Trace, would certainly have you believe so. But I tell you now, I never sought your pain. I arrived in a world that I found wanting. I brought knowledge. I brought leadership to a lawless land. And yet through it all, you defied me. Where are the gods in whose name you fight me now? What have they done for you that you would throw away your lives in such a meaningless struggle? I have looked into the eyes of divinity and found only indifference. They will gladly reap our souls for their games in the life beyond, but the only god that will serve you back is yourself. This is the revelation I sought to bring to Aetherca. I've seen the world to come and is filled with terrors unimaginable. I only ever wish to bring the world together and end these self-deluding cults of devotion and prevent such a fate before it can begin. I do not want your lives. Death claims us all eventually, but I see no reason why I should claim yours before your time. Give me your city. Comply with my reign, or leave without resistance, or I will send you to the gods you so fervently cling to. Prepare yourselves, for I am coming.
The dragon turns and strides back into the cave before walking Shifter's Veil.
Ophelia, I know you're here somewhere.
Out of the shadows, again cloaked in shadow and as it dissolved around her, the archer emerges.
I do not wish to make war this day. I only wish to find the secrets of this place, use the resources within, and send ourselves home.
The gibbering voices from the veil continue to jabber. At this point, we're going to cut away from that scene and go back to Elena and Shyla. What do you want to do?
I think we're going to the mansion, right?
Yeah. I sprint.
Running through the streets
I try to
of
eat
a
dirt.
dead city, you pass people that are putting out fires, people that are rebuilding homes, people trying to make their way in a world that's fallen apart
How
around
much
them.
can prestidigitation snuff out a fire? Because it says it can.
I would say that you could certainly alleviate their issues as you pass through by throwing a hand
Don't
forward.
worry, guys.
Fire.
I mean, so you've blown your hand and cast it
Accidentally
forward.
cast fire.
I am bringing back soon.
Okay. You guys are soon at the mansion, and it is bedecked with not with the banners of House Amir, but with the banners of the dragon. And on the balcony, you see a guard start up as he sees you, then duck inside. They know you're here.
Do we have? Is it just us two?
It is just you two. The front door is still blasted apart, but there's been some temporary supports put in, along with a door that doesn't really do much. You can just walk around it. But it has been installed, and it is clear that reparations were being made when the town was invaded.
So assuming our families are in there, let's blow this mansion to the ground.
Roll for initiative.
13.
Does extra damage. 19.
Okay. Both of you have the initiative, and while not surprise round, you have the first turn. You can run in. You can attack from the outside. You can stealth in. What is your plan here?
Do we run in?
It's very risky, but it's gonna be a lot less embarrassing if we are caught sneaking in. Ooh, caught red-handed.
Run in, wands blazing.
Yeah.
Wand blazing.
Wands blazing, except I don't have a wand. I just have a really ugly face.
I'm just gonna try to look inside.
Okay, you peek through the door. There's been like a tarp set up over the burned out area, but you push aside, and on the ground floor there is nobody. But there's clanking sounds coming from upstairs, and along with some muffled yells that are less muffled once you pull aside the tarp, as well as some the sound of soft steps coming from the basement.
I could maybe cast a distraction. I can touch something, light it up, cause those guards to,
That would be helpful, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Do I see anything around me, like a light bulb? Wait, that's super
A light bulb?
I mean,
that was the worst sound.
there's a fallen chandelier.
A fallen Damn, you're rich. Okay.
It's a very simple chandelier, but it's a chandelier nonetheless.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it, and it glows at a 20-foot radius. So.
Pouring power into the chandelier, the metal itself lights up in a brilliant furnace of golden light. What do you want to do with it?
I go, I'm gonna kick the chandelier. I'm not strong. I'm gonna go kind of
Metal skids across the wooden floor.
Opposite direction of where we're supposed to go.
Okay, where are you supposed to go?
Let's go downstairs.
We're going downstairs.
You kick it away from where across the ground as it gouges out of the wood. You rush downstairs and are greeted with a collection of maybe 7 guards, hurriedly trying to unlock these large improvised cages that have been set up inside the room, inside which you see the Amir family and some other noble residents.
My family?
No, not your family.
No,
Noble residents. Noble residents.
God dang it.
So it doesn't matter if you fireball them.
Yeah.
How secure are the gates? Are the gates iron barred? Or
Yeah, but they've been very improvised setup, so you could break them apart with repeated blows. However, they are currently in the middle of being unlocked.
So it's locked, or?
They're locked right now, but on their turn they'll be unlocked.
I guess I just shout and I say, "What is the meaning of this?"
You can make an intimidation check for me.
12.
Well, unfortunately, the one time I ever rolled good for an NPC, it was on a intimidation check. They're here, formations, and they line up, pikes facing forward in a wall, protecting the prisoners. One of the guards continues to try to unlock them.
Protecting the prisoners?
They're against you. They're against you. The prisoners are behind them. The one that they're trying to be unlocked. Prisoners are cowered up against the wall behind, but one of them, your father, Elena! He bursts the doors when one of the guards shoves him back. No, that's my daughter! Don't hurt her!
Oh, okay. I guess I don't have to blow anyone up.
I'm going to. I try to run to like now that they've kind of seen me. I'm like, well, I'm here anyway, and I run back up the stairs. I run back up the stairs. Try to see if they can get away from me.
Go, Elena, run!
And then I back up to 5 feet behind her.
Okay.
And then I bait and switch.
Behind me?
Bait and switch. So I'm in front of you.
Sorcerer?
So you're behind me now.
Oh, okay.
And so as long as you're within 5 feet of me, I get an extra 6 AC. So now I have my AC is 22. I'm going to hold my action until one of them gets within 10 feet of me, and then I'm going to bonus action Tunnel Fighter.
Okay. All right. So now the guards are in charge. You're gonna get 7 attacks as they shove their pikes towards you. So nat 20 to hit. So that's
the one that nat 20 in front, in one at the top of one of the front or one in the back.
One of that 20 was in the front.
So because of what I said, bonus action. The moment he tries to move in front of me, bonus action Tunnel Fighter. I'm going to try to reaction hit him so he doesn't move, so he doesn't get the chance to attack.
Well, you don't know which one's going to hit you, so you just have to choose one random. And
just one
statistically, it's not going to be the one that hit you.
Is there a chance I could hit the one?
I roll a d8. If you get an 8, then it'll be the right one.
So I didn't hit the right one, but I hit one of them. It's a nat 20.
So roll for damage for that.
Yeah. 15. Just 15 to one of them.
Okay.
And they can't move forward.
Okay, you take 20 piercing damage.
Jesus Christ, okay.
As the lance all stab for you. Elena, no! Okay, Shiloh, it's your turn. Oh, sorry. Well, the other thing that the other guard does, he unlocks prisoner door, drags your father out, and holds a dagger to his neck. Surrender now, or he gets it. Shiloh, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Firebolt. I'm not gonna hit the guard that's holding on to the dad. I'm gonna do it from
Yeah, one of the ones before you.
Yeah, one of the ones before.
Okay, yeah. So just roll for damage.
Roll damage. No, I have to roll to hit. Right?
Yeah, roll to hit.
13. This is 13.
13 does not hit.
Okay.
So
wait.
No, I know. Let me just
okay, so you blast fire forward, and you feel the ring heat up as you channeling way more energy than you had before, like a gout of flames, bursting from your hand with white hot power. Okay. Next up is Elena.
There's nothing else you can do.
Can I roll intimidation to
way.
go? That's gonna be you if you don't let go.
Okay, sure.
30-20.
30-20? Okay, he'll make a save against it.
I will remember. Thank you.
Does succeed. Okay. Elena, it's your turn.
Bonus action sanctuary.
You throw your weapon forward, and you can actually
My
feel.
weapon?
No, you're not throwing it forward. You're swinging it forward, and you actually feel it tugging at the strands of fate. You can feel your father's path, and with the force, you actually shift it away from a dark end, pulling away and protecting him in a swath of divine light. And for your action,
Who hit the nat 20 on me?
it's one of the guards on the right.
I aim for him.
Okay.
14. I don't think that hits.
No.
Worse. Yeah. So miss on both attacks.
Okay. So then the
22 AC still.
The guards are the guards are
Hit
going,
him.
they're going to make attacks against you to try to put you down, and more lances stick out you from like the back of a porcupine. I guess lances, pikes stick back out you from the back of a porcupine, and you make 7 attacks, so 1 hit.
Wow.
Bait and switch saved my butt, dude.
That's 14 damage. 40 piercing damage.
Uh-oh.
Another one stabs into your side, and you have to cover yourself with your halberd or keep from taking any more. Shiloh, you're up. You want to do anything?
Well, I guess I don't have a choice. You know
Oh,
what?
I always keep forgetting for the guard in the back. The guard's going to try to attack your father. He's going to make a wisdom save, fail horribly, and so he pushes forward. God damn you! Throws your father aside and charges forward with his knife.
I'm going to run in front of Elena.
No, you can stay on.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm gonna sorry. I'm gonna say cast, but then I said run again. I'm gonna cast where the guards are, all the guards are. Can I do like a curve? I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire.
So you can L the stairs. You can just L the
So
stairs.
that's dex saves?
All of them dex saves, you need to do a DC 16.
So you raise up fire from the ground in a wave and then just throw it forward.
Because I also
46 damage.
So you throw this fire forward, and then as it ripples through the room, everyone feels a blast of heat. You are struggling to contain the amount of power you're throwing.
Oh, ow.
And as you let it die, there's a single guard charred, and like his hair burned off, uniform like barely right. Everyone else is lying on the ground, just like charred corpse. And one guard falls to his feet.
Shiloh's body count increases once more.
Quote that.
Please, no. Surrender. Drops the weapon.
Leave, you stupid idiot! Fucking kill him. I stab him through the heart and we rip it out.
And his body collapses.
Yeah, they do a lot of more damage than we do.
You see,
Oh God!
Burn your clothes. The rest of you, burn your clothes and take on whatever kind of peasant whatever kind of peasant clothing you find, put them on, and then leave.
I need you one thing. I need you one thing for you before we leave, please.
What?
An upstairs drawer. You know the one I never allowed you to look into.
Yes.
Here's the key. Just trust me.
What is this?
Come with me, everyone. We'll follow your advice. Just be swift.
And then he takes all the nobles and they go up the basement stairs and out the door.
Okay, the rich people are fine, but where's my family? Whatever.
We'll find them. And I run to where I know is it.
That is mine.
Follow me.
Yeah, okay.
There are some guards that you did not kill in the blast, but as they see you coming and they look behind you and see all the corpses at the bottom of the stairs, they just get out of your way.
I kill every single one of them.
Slashing and hacking your way through, you stab one through the chest, pick him up, and then drop him off of your halberd and tumbling down the stairs.
Okay.
Just a righteous storm of fury as you blaze through, Shiloh in your wake until you get to your father's office, unlock the drawer with his key, and open up what looks to be the bottom half of a mask. Engraved in dwarven runes on the bottom inside jaw of this mask, a canine bottom jaw, is the word Foxjaw.
He knew the whole time. I click it into this.
Okay. While you wear this item, you have +3 to your strength modifier. It's not a modifier. +3 to your strength score, +1 to your charisma score, and 1 extra channel divinity per short rest.
Yo!
However, you have a -2 to your constitution score.
Does that affect
Bard has more HP.
So that reduces HP total.
Yes. Moving away from that scene. You group 2.
So as I was saying, we're here as a group. We're here to support each other. We're not okay. I'm not necessarily the best speaker, but at the very least, I'll have your back. So that being said, we now have support. I'm also not exactly the best at magic, so I'm gonna count the dragons as the magic. Fuck it, we ball. That's my motivation.
Everyone just wear
So
You are like
Actually, it's just
keeper.
Max Diego right
I
there.
am four.
You are the.
I'm
Are you the arcane expert out
Let's
between
go.
you and the dragon?
I should like to think
What?
so.
Could you figure out? I
Oh, I
believe
see
this is
how
the
it
entrance,
is.
but could you look further into
I'm
it? The
older
pillar. Don't touch it. You might get sucked in.
So I see.
What was
Before-
it in there anyway?
Good question. How do you even describe it? There was aberration monsters. You were kind of floating in the void.
Did you see Oblivion?
Yes. Well, sorry. See is perhaps the wrong word. Sensed. I can't imagine I saw anything back in there. You just kind of feel like things are there and they're there. You don't even see it or hear it.
Should we enter as a group?
Follow-up question, where's Bella?
Sir, that was I was attempting to find out right when you guys came in.
Okay, let's let the keeper take a look and see what information we can glean.
While he's doing that, he's casting Locate Creature with one hand. It isn't long before he eyes light up.
That way. I can't say anything more than that, but I can lead you through the caverns if it comes to that. This spell is fascinating.
So that is the forge in there, and I pointed the pillar
I think this is the forge.
where we're standing right now,
Something of the kind.
and that's the veil.
It's lacking a fuel source.
Aether?
Aether?
There
Sorry,
should,
not Aether.
if I'm
Not Aether.
if I'm reading this right,
Aether a thing?
should be some sort of reaction room, a place where
You have the bag, right?
energy can form and
Isabella have the
fuel
bag?
the reaction of whatever we forge.
Here's the thing though.
I believe these faces are the controls, but I don't know how
wait,
that
I
might
have
act.
outward.
Yeah, so the faces are controls. We need a power source. And
Yes, so there should be some sort of input valve where the fuel source it leads to a reaction chamber.
on this or so. Oh wait, we know where the furnace room is,
Yes.
right? The boiler room.
Furnace room.
I
Yeah.
led the way.
You know the way.
Right.
Let's go get a Bella first.
Do I know if the way the keeper pointed is roughly where the forge room was?
One of them, yes.
Okay, let's go there first.
Yeah, let's go get a Bella.
Okay, make a survival check with advantage.
Hear them like multiple times.
Oh.
Nat 20.
Oh!
Wow, that's-
With perfect ease and determination, you stride through the underground, twisting cavernous layout until you emerge into that domed room and look up to see a Bella wrapped neck to toe in pure black chains hanging from the ceiling over the pit.
You go to Bella?
Am I? Oh wait, great.
You are delirious but awake. However, you can see that there are growths of black crystal around her jaw and forehead and collarbone sticking out from it amongst the chains.
How far away are we from the chains?
I mean, it's like
just try and shoot her
50
down.
feet across, maybe like she's halfway through Pythagoras, so like 40 feet up, like 40 feet diagonally away.
Okay.
So she's dangling over the pit.
Yeah, right in the middle.
Dragon, would you mind covering the hole so she doesn't fall down?
I mean, we have.
I suppose I can do that.
Thank you very much.
Sanguine pours from his hand in a blossoming wave,
Wait.
coating the
Wait.
floor of the pit in slick
Then why
gray
don't we-
metal.
then-
Can I try and
Yeah,
cheat
sure,
you?
go. Make an attack roll.
27.
60.
I roll damage, I guess.
Oh my god.
5 damage?
The arrow plings off of one of the black chains, and instead of it like scoring it like it would metal, instead inky black smoke begins to pour, like drip down, like it's bleeding.
Alright, step away, step
can
away,
I-
step away.
Question.
That's my party members.
Question. Can I assess if the chains are made of the same black crystal that's growing out of a Bella?
It's very clearly not. These are so the black crystals are like murky and like almost iridescent. The chains themselves are just pitch black.
Is it magic? Like,
So
are
would
the
I-
chains
yeah.
like magic? Can I dispel it?
Can I this scenario?
She is our expert on
Arcana.
the functionings of this place.
If you haven't noticed.
With his instrument playing, controlled by his mind, he casts force like almost notes in the form of runes that view forward, and then he crosses his hands. The runes cross themselves, almost cancel out, and the chains unravel, dissolve into black smoke, and you fall.
Faster fall.
You throw forward your sanguine and catch Abella as she controls descends to the ground.
Why did you free me?
Should we not have freed you?
What?
I'm good as dead anyways.
Abella, make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
Oh,
Lovely.
Charisma.
Not the charisma. 9.
Oh no.
Who's closest to you right now?
Oh,
Probably me.
Probably.
Yeah, it would probably be
Probably me.
Calmir.
Rip them apart.
Sorry, what?
I'm gonna cast point blank firebolt, or yeah, point blank,
Firebolt?
yeah, point blank firebolts. That is a 2.
Energy bursting from your glove, and as you throw it up in an act of confusion, almost as your body's acting against your own will, it goes off course and hits the wall, exploding in a gout of flame. You have control of yourself briefly.
Anybody know he?
Bella,
Step
what in the
away.
world was that?
Step away.
Abella, you have a vial in your pocket. I suggest you drink it.
Yeah, as much as I don't want to admit it, listen to Nikolai this time.
I will.
Listen to him just for this once,
At
please.
this point, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff growing out of you. I think you want to like maybe
Yeah,
get rid
I
of
think
that.
I
at
think
this
it's
point.
a little on the later side. This is kind of just. I don't want to say
Quick question.
Yeah.
Denizen.
Yeah.
Is he close by?
He is, yes, and you see him. He's actually seems to be like lounging
Wait,
against
do
the
we
wall.
see them?
You do not see Denizen.
Oh.
Only you see Denizen. He stands up as you get the vial out. Well, as much as I will think that you would benefit from that drink, I can't advise against its consumption.
Why?
Because you have a chance here.
A chance.
A chance, a wish, something of the nature. Why do you think you were chained up over that pit?
To you guys.
With a fuel source, right?
Probably the devil.
That's true.
And what goes into a fuel valve?
Fuel. I can see the vision.
Can't get a wish without giving something up.
What's the vision?
What? I mean, we can tell you're seeing visions, but
I slowly approach.
Do you
I slowly
want us
approach.
to do anything? Can we help you? I'm not
There-
sure how to help.
There's a chance for a wish.
oh, like
Wait,
capital
Like
capital
the,
W wish.
the spell?
Don't know.
Mage hand, I take the vial.
Why do you?
In case she's slamming into the ground.
I was
Wait,
going to
what?
do that. So
You take it away. And we're gonna cut away from this for a second.
Oh great.
Fel and Sam, you have made your way up the mountain and now see just above you a gaping hole where the explosion originated from. The bright white above is still in the vague shape of a humanoid angel and angelic figure, but is dispersing. The beacon dissolving in the light, the light sort of falling down in little wisps. But right in front of you is the hole, and from it you can hear distant echoing words.
Let's go.
Okay, I guess. It looks like Magnus did something right, wrong, I don't know, but
Maybe he's down there.
he could be. You said you wanted to talk? Like, is that, what are we doing?
I don't know. I think we should just go down first. Figure it out from there.
Okay.
You climb up into the room, obviously, and see what everyone else has that enters room has seen before you.
As I enter the room, I'm turned to Ichabod.
There's evidence people were here, and evidence of their passage out of this room by one of the side caverns.
So, are we just gonna continue walking? We could be walking to our deaths.
Could be. You want me to go first?
Not really.
Well, I mean, I'm not exactly kill on sight. I don't think.
I guess so, and I'm more weirder than you.
Yeah. It's up to you. I mean, you could trail behind, and if I got a problem, well, you'll know if I have a problem.
I guess so.
Or you could transform into a spider again. That worked last time.
We'll follow your lead, whatever it is.
These are Norduragar. This is the leader of all of this problem that we've been dealing with for however long we've been. I don't know time. I'll be with you.
All right.
And you're gonna stay like Ika?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's aligned with the dragon. I presume the dragon's here. If it's Magnus, well, I'll tell him.
Okay. Fel, make a survival check with advantage. Because you are going to track the people that left this room.
It's a 14.
14?
Yeah.
So you lead Jesden and the Order of Many Faces. And Sam and Fel leads all of them down through the caves, tracking the footsteps and disturbances in the rock below, along with the whatever moss or wildlife you discover, until you see the gaping pit, and the clumping of your feet is enough to alert the people in the room before you. An entire small army can't be hidden like that.
That's fair.
Who's there?
Who's asking?
I'm sorry. You're the ones coming up on us in a dark cave. You can identify yourselves, or I can shoot.
Are you with the dragon?
Are you with the dragon?
Who's the dragon?
Who are you talking to? I don't know. What?
Crazy, wacky BS.
I can't even talk to them, dude.
Why?
Wait.
Who are you?
I recognize that voice. The keeper cast light, and suddenly the passageway before you started light.
I'm gonna walk through.
Do we
Okay.
see all the
Hello.
people with Ichabod? Like all
I
the
told him to
masks?
trail behind me.
They're basically around the corner, anyways.
Okay,
You see, there's a lot of figures there. You can't see what they're wearing, and then you see Ichabod
I'm on Ichabod's heels.
Who is this?
and a small mushroom man.
What the hell?
He's
How
a
did
friend.
you get here?
I mean, there was an explosion. It was kind of hard to miss.
We left you behind. That was but hours ago.
Yeah, but you know, there was a teleportation scroll.
Who is this?
Make a deception check.
19.
19?
Yeah.
This is one of my new generals. Ichabod Vassourin.
And then the
So
mushroom?
do you know Venom?
Then the mushroom.
Who's
mushroom,
you know
I have no
Venom?
idea who the mushroom
What's
is.
he look like?
And you,
The dead dude.
introduce
I
yourself.
think I've seen.
Felt like grabs like the staff that the Machinids like gave him like close to his chest and just it's like shaking a little bit and it's like I'm a mushroom.
Why is the Mechana?
Okay.
What is the Mechana doing up here?
Technically correct.
You know what a Machinid is.
Is the mushroom
Yes.
with you?
Yes.
He is. Yes.
Who are all the people that you're with?
Friends.
But who?
People who don't-
People in armor.
Wait, I'm sorry.
They don't trust Jesden anymore.
Who are they?
They are part of Jesden's army. They deserted.
I don't know
Alright,
their
you wanna
names.
have
I'm
them come
sorry. I don't.
Yeah.
With that deception check,
I'm afraid
Who are you?
we
I'm
don't.
sorry.
Yeah, we don't
my-
know
I'm
you.
Roberta. Nice to meet you guys.
You're a bird.
Yeah.
Right. That's on.
I'm an Aaron Cocker to be more precise.
My name's
Yeah.
Nikolai.
Nice to meet you.
Would you like them to come out so we can all meet each other?
We can have I didn't make enough invitations. I apologize.
Wait, hold up.
I'll work on it.
I have a question
But
for you.
What?
We're having a party.
If you guys
I
are
don't
deserted
care.
from Jesden's ship, why in the world are you going into the center of his land? One place.
There
that
was
you
a
have
giant
no plan.
alarm. I figured someone was here that Justin didn't want.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fair enough.
Trust.
Fair enough.
You know what? I'm
Like
just.
a bright
I
light.
can't
Do you
believe
mind if I
this
go to
is
them then?
working.
Oh yeah.
I'll go
And-
into. Oh, none of them can see me because I'm invisible in darkness. I want
What
to
is-
really inspect these guys and see if I can find any like marking insignia or anything.
make an investigation check.
Do I have an investigation? Can I insight check these people to like tell what their intentions are?
Sure.
All right, 14.
I mean, they just seem to be like nervous, a little unsure, but they seem to be a cohesive unit, and they're all marked with something. Yeah, it's Justin's colors. It's not a symbol.
Okay. Yeah, so they look martial, like they're marshals, not casters. Okay.
There's one person
I look
in
like a
like
caster.
in robes. Sorry, three people in robes.
Okay.
Which they're probably casters, but every unit has their own.
I just want to
smattering
like
of-
tag what the ratio is. To
Yes,
see.
it's about 50 men in armor,
Okay,
and then
50, yeah.
and then 3 of these guys, including Ichabod.
I'll come back out and like go up to the dragon and tell him quietly.
Did you
everything.
just what? Huh? You were gone and now you're back. Okay.
You're talking mushroom.
You're hearing this in your mind as well. I forgot that I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
it's
telepathic. Yeah, I can only talk to people 30 feet in range. So it's like you're hearing my mind, like in your mind. It's weird. I know.
Can everyone in this room make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Everyone,
including. Okay.
So I'm gonna set the flat DC 16.
Oh, yeah, I have
Anyone
a
who
scar.
failed, raise your hand. Keeper, who's behind everyone, was casting detect magic. He saw Jesden's illusion, and he saw the trap, and he's going to throw a very big fireball onto everyone.
Oh no.
34 unhalved, that's 17 halved. And can everyone please roll initiative? Calmir, what do you get?
10.
Nikolai,
18.
Abella,
Level 14.
Saros.
I know what
That's
I'm doing
funny.
on my turn.
Hey, okay, let's go.
13.
Fel,
9.
8.
and 8 for Sam.
Wait.
Saros, you're up first.
Because it's
What
not
do you
Because
do?
you're changing,
Um,
right?
True sight would
Nikolai,
get-
you're
True sight.
on deck.
I just look at Egberta and I'm like, are you ready?
Are we doing it now?
Yeah, we might as well.
Let's go!
Okay, I use my bonus action
The
to.
ancestors.
I use my bonus action to assume my form of dread.
What does it look like? What does your form of dread look like?
It looks a lot like my patron, so I mean it's like, I'm very like skeletal in nature right now.
Okay.
I'm exuding this sort of like, this like clankety like black essence. Every time I move, it makes a little like bone rattling sound. That's kind of funny. So I got 13 temporary hit points. Look at Egberta, and I cast Polymorph to turn you into a T-Rex.
Counter spell. Jesden, counter spell.
Okay,
Split
he'll.
second.
What level of spell is polymorph?
A 4th level spell.
Okay, so he's gonna roll for that. He is trying to counterspell it.
And the keeper counterspell is counterspell?
The keeper would counterspell, and also succeed. So
Suffer bars the keeper.
okay. Advantage on that. Fail.
And then
So-
I'm going to give advantage to Fel.
So the counterspell. so you see just energy crackles and like change each other in the air. Giant runes breaking against each other as these magic struggles
knew
to
it
hold
would
each other together. And then the keeper goes down to one knee as Bard pierces skin. And his counterspell breaks. Jesden's goes through, and your polymorph is counterspelled.
Counterspell that counterspell?
It was Silvery Bar.
No,
So you can counterspell Jesden's though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
What level did Jesden cast counterspell?
Third.
So you would just succeed because your spells are 4th level automatically.
So as you feel your magic waning away, you throw forward your other hand and throw up a shield that allows you to cast your dark energy forward. Whispers pour through you, and you feel the might of your ancestors empowering you as you transform into something that they
Oh, I get it.
can only
Oh my god!
a bright red,
Dude, oh my god, I love it.
gold embossed T-Rex with tiny little wings.
Wait, can I see it?
So you turn into okay. So that's your action. Do you want to move anywhere? Yeah.
Look, I'm just gonna walk far enough that I'm not like. So we're all in the Sanguium. We're fighting on the Sanguium platform. I will get close to the walls. Like I will just like I'll get as far back as possible, but I want to be close to the wall in case if it just breaks, I can grab onto it.
Okay.
Go from there.
I'm gonna turn to the keeper. Hey, what the fuck?
True.
No, they're spies. Jesden is there.
Where?
Oh, he's the guy with the, okay. Is Jesden at the back of everyone?
Yeah, and as soon as he sees that he's been erased, he throws his hands up, dispelling his spell, and his hands burn to light.
So he's like right on the edge of the shadowy cave and everything.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to go fuck. Pull out the exploding arrow and shoot it.
The one exploding arrow you have. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
21 to hit.
21 hits. It's 4d8 bludgeoning damage. Sorry, force damage.
That's what
And then regular arrow damage or no?
Yeah, plus regular arrow
Okay.
damage. So it lodges in him and then boom, blows at him out
No,
from the
it's
inside.
action choke.
34 damage.
And how much force damage was that?
That was 20 force damage.
Because the guards around him are also going to take that. You see him just barely down on his feet, wavering with a big like burst open hole in his chest. You can see like pieces of ribs sticking out as it's just a hole in his body that blasted forward with energy and caught some of the guards. Some of the guards are down. Or no, not down yet. Almost down. They're stumbling over and like bleeding out their ears from the force of the blast.
Blue light is gonna like arc along my arm into the bow as I'm going to disappear and appear behind Jesden, and then move into the shadows and become fully invisible.
Opportunity attack.
He can't see me.
He can see you when he teleports behind you. You only come in
his reaction.
Uses reaction.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah. Keep moving in. Second attack. 21 to hit.
Yeah, it's
Nice knowing you.
15 damage.
As far as you guys know, we walked in, Jesden snuck in with us, and we just got all fireball.
Arrow sticking out of his back as he stumbles forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, do you think I'm telling the truth?
Third attack.
Yeah, you think I'm telling the truth
17
about how
does
they
hit.
defect?
23 damage.
Action
surge.
for the rest of the night. So,
Are you gonna solo the guy
Jesden
in
was
one round?
good, right? Jesden was good.
I told you it wouldn't work.
That's only
It's not
a
gonna work. He's
It's
gonna
not
do like
gonna
100
work.
million damage.
Yeah.
Plus, they have two level 20 characters. Jesden.
16. So 21 damage.
Yeah, okay.
And then final attack, 23,
This is our
8, 22 damage.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, go
23,
soccer.
then 22?
No, that 23 was the hit, 22 was the damage.
This is fun.
Is he dead?
Yeah, congratulations.
So he had 130 health,
And he's dead.
succeeded the fireball save, and now he's 100.
I have
he
a
just,
Revivify.
he just took 132 damage.
Yeah.
Wait, he's
I'm gonna. So as I put the final arrow,
Where do you put the final arrow?
just like so I'm behind him.
Yeah.
He can't see me, so it's just like straight in the back of the head. As he goes to like cast something, the arrow tip points like protrudes out of his mouth.
That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
Max, you're so gross.
Jesden's dead. You can all surrender now, and I just keep moving back into the
Do you
shadows.
wait?
I did not need to transfer.
Make an intimidation check with advantage
And
and get inspiration, I guess.
Let me check.
It's only an 8.
Only an 8.
Yeah, I don't have good charisma.
Samuel pushes through the Lilith cards. You guys can stop attacking if you guys want. Hold all your turns. It goes Abella, then Egberta, then Calamir, then
It's basically
Vel and
all
Sam.
of group 2 and then us.
Yeah, to be fair, I wasn't planning on attacking.
Right.
I was planning on feeding you the freaking antidote.
I would have resisted, probably.
Okay, so we're just using our action to do that.
Yeah, I think.
Can I say I have prepped my action in case anyone tries to attack us?
Sure.
T-Rex,
Samuel
and I have
pushes
a doorbell
through.
that's on.
Samuel pushes through troops. Then it kneels down next to Jesden. No. Anyone, revivify something. Vanessa. She goes down and so she does her revivify. She's one spell slot for revivify. Jesden is going to reach by his head, pull out the arrow.
Ouch.
Oh my god.
You're gonna die again from blood
You were
loss.
The world's greatest wizard shot down by a guy with
Nikolai.
arrows.
One round.
Make a perception check.
20.
You feel something behind you in the darkness.
I turn around.
Turn around, nothing.
So I'm concerned. So I'm going to shoot another arrow against the wall, the far wall, like in the light, and just teleport into light again. There's something out there.
Wait, are we out of combat? Are you guys out of combat?
You can be out of combat if you want.
What do you mean something?
I don't know. Maybe something like me.
You just killed Dresden!
He was here to kill us.
Wait,
That's his name?
Wait, no. Nessa's gonna start doing lay on hands on Jesden to try to heal his wounds.
Oh, so he needs another? Sorry.
It's okay. Let me up. Get to his feet. In his mind, he was right to kill me. I don't blame you, son. I don't agree with your view, but I can't fault your dedication.
I was mostly concerned about you just fireballing all of us. We're good now.
Your person fireballed everyone.
Yeah, it's a preemptive measure.
When you guys lied, didn't you?
I didn't lie anything.
So,
didn't lie.
So
Okay.
you all
First
did
place.
betray Jesden, and that's why you're working with Jesden actively.
I didn't do anything.
Fel never said anything.
You said that.
I didn't say I didn't lie. I said he didn't lie.
You said that all the troops that you were with betrayed Jesden, and that's why they were traveling with Jesden.
Yeah, because if I didn't, well, we'd all be dead right now. So.
Yeah, you saw what would happen if we said that we're just here to talk.
Great.
Okay.
Insight. I don't know.
Time out bigger issues. Oblivion's waking up.
Oh, the
Right
what?
here, bro. What's Oblivion?
You mean the thing, the big snake?
The big snake elder entity thing.
Oh, don't worry, Magnus is getting that
We
done.
might have bigger problems.
Thank
No.
you! Someone brazen!
No.
Magnus got
He's
it. It's
not.
okay, guys.
Why is Jesden super important? Who is this person?
Moving out from
T-Rex, I can't talk.
moving out from the darkness, where you saw, is the same man that you all saw go up the mountain with Magnus. Except now his mask is off, and so is his blindfold, and in his eye, where there once was a crystal, there are now broken shards that are held together just by his skin.
Where's Magnus?
He didn't make it.
Like, he's still on top of the mountain, like, he's coming down.
I'm sorry, my friend. He's gone.
What do you mean he's gone? Like, I trusted you and him to go to the top of the mountain. He's forever, like...
He made a hero sacrifice. You want me to give you this? Pulls out from his belt a small scroll. There, we won't read it now. We have a bit of a confrontation to be about. You are under the impression that Oblivion is an active threat.
Powers leaking out and corrupting people.
I won't deny that.
I'm evidence of that.
Yeah, I just like point.
But there is one thing you haven't considered: the prophecy that forspoke of Oblivion's reawakening was not one that would happen on its own. You, and he points to the dragon, are going to be the one to wake it.
What?
Huh?
You seek to reforge the amulet. I know, pulls out a shard, because I wanted to. But if we give Oblivion that power, then we tip it over the edge. We free him. Snatches it out of the air. Puts it in his pocket. I've been observing him from the other side.
Insight check it.
Yeah, do I believe this man?
Everyone can insight check him. 20?
Flat 20.
He's being as honest as he can be.
May I ask how you're so certain of this?
I can verify.
What?
I've seen it. He tells the truth.
What?
I can't believe this. You want us to give us on this quest to go home? What? So this realm can might avoid a cataclysmic disaster? We have been trying for so long.
Sorry, my friend. I can't let you do this.
So are we fighting?
So this is a very pivotal moment. Right now, the two forces, we have Jesden, the neutral side, Kristen, Mist, and the Order of May Faces. They are facing off against your party and the dragon and the keeper. The dragon and the keeper, or at least the dragon, is insisting that it is worth the risk to go to Shifter's Vale, reforge the medallion, and risk Lane Oblivion loose.
Keeper, what do you think?
We have in the future. We can't change that. We know everything works out okay.
I'm waiting for message.
That's not how it works. You can't talk back.
I can understand beasts.
What is it? It's part of Gloomstalker thing?
It's part of Ranger.
Okay.
Rangers are-
Yes. So
what are you trying to say?
language would you like?
Speak in whatever one you want.
So basically, when they came from, did they remember any past evolve about the whole dragon whole thing?
The T-Rex would like to know if in the future, there were any legends of like the dragon or anything like that that you came from before you came back into the past.
There were.
There were.
It is what started me on this path to begin with.
Apparently there were.
Well, maybe the T-Rex can hear.
Jesden, thoughts?
I can't let them do this, but
And then you weird shadow man. I don't know your name. I'm sorry.
you can call me Mist.
Mist.
It's the name I've chosen for myself.
Sure. So, in your future, the world still exists.
It does.
So, does that not indicate? Why does that not indicate that Oblivion would not reawaken?
We have legends of a dark time in our history, the Age of Chaos, as it was called. We know little of what caused it, only that this was what... After some further research, we realized that that was the time at which the artifacts were released. Other than that, very little.
Jesden, you're with Mist?
I cannot condone you taking this risk. This is my world. You can't wander in here and uproot it from the ground.
Is Kristen here?
She is not currently.
Ophelia, you're here?
You can talk and
Yeah.
Ophelia, you have an opinion on next steps.
What is this Emily gonna do, by the way? I don't.
It will help them return to their time. Sorry, rats. I'm with Jesden in this one. As always, seems like we don't know what is going to happen in this world once we leave. We could release Oblivion that could start the Age of Chaos, and we'd be leaving them to fend for their own.
Were there any stories of the dragon mysteriously disappearing in the past?
It was too long ago. We only know his legacy.
But there weren't any stories of his death?
There were not.
So this is just a probability game. It's either you guys leave and nothing happens. You guys leave, chaos is dealt with in our lifetime, and a lot of people die, but it's dealt with, and you guys are basically fine in the future. Or you accidentally destroy the entire world. And 2 out of those 3 options end in somebody's demise. I feel like it's a little...
Just because there are more options on one side doesn't mean it's more likely.
Can I walk over to Jesden to him up?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
If that happens, can we even change fate if we know that there's going to be a dark age?
We have different opinions on this. I say the Dark Age will happen regardless, but we can control how it happens and make the best for ourselves.
And I say that it does not matter what happens because it always has happened.
Well, that's easy for you to say. You're not going to live through it.
While I'm helping Jesden up, can I just have a short conversation with him while this is all going on?
Sure.
Hey, what does this ring do?
The what?
The spell story, the ring of spell story? I want to figure out what spell's in it.
Mirage Arcane.
Mirage Arcane's in this.
It's the best I guess I've been able to gather.
Question, Abella. While this whole conversation is going on, how are we doing in terms of me trying to feed you the antidote?
You're not succeeding. Is all I'm saying.
So what if someone were to hold person?
Well,
do you say that?
I push you back, and I announce to the entire crowd. I think I realize that my place in this is not one where I get to succeed normally. It's either my death at the hands of one side or my death at the hands of another. So...
We all die anyway. We choose when and where. Well,
exactly.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
I'm still on the Alloy platform, right?
Yeah.
Alloy?
Or it's the same way.
yes.
I drop all of my alloy on the ground,
Okay.
right, threatening to explode it.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
I'm the key to both of your sides winning.
So what is your demands?
I'm your chance for a wish. A wish that would sacrifice the world. And I've been thinking I might want to cash on that wish.
You want to end the world?
I've been fighting for so long. For so much time. I wanted my peace. I wanted to be left alone. To have my own tinkering space, my own peace of mind. There has been so many voices pulling me, fighting me, pushing me to their own end.
You're just one person's struggle. You do not matter. We live too. It's not your choice to decide if we live or die. How dare you even...
What does Denson say anything to...
Oh wait, I know. I cast illusion magic on it. I'm casting silence.
We have plenty of people with counterspell here.
Yeah, that's fair. No, that makes sense. I mean, there's 3 people that try to counterspell you. Yeah.
It's a second level.
Yeah,
so
it's
they
roll.
auto
No.
No.
That
We need her.
Did he use,
That
did he
won't
use his
kill
action
her.
already, by the way?
That won't kill
We
her.
don't know that.
I do know that. I've cast magic on Alloy before.
Listen. I understand the pain you've gone through. And as do I. To have the whole world hinge on your shoulders is a terrible burden. We don't know what it would cost you to send us home, but we do need you. Whatever that ends up being.
Don't. You need me. You need my life.
And if that is the cost, then so be it!
I threaten to explode myself, placing my hand.
Walk next to you. I'm not stopping you. I just walk next to you.
He forcibly calms himself.
There are more important things in this world than one woman.
There are.
What?
But, in my eyes, I'm the one that's most important. Okay? I have suffered. And if I want my peace, so be it.
Then, take it.
So everyone backed up into the.
No, I'm not. I'm next to her.
Okay. Raise your hand if you're on the platform.
Well, so, while this,
The dragon is going to remove his concentration on the sanguine platform and then upcast fly on everyone that is allied with him on the platform.
as he does, I would like to cast Mirage Arcane.
Okay.
I would like to be sitting in a small stone room with the dragon and the bag of alloy on the ground.
Okay.
Before you do that, can I just like have a conversation?
There's one thing that happens when you cast Mirage Arcane.
Mm-hmm.
Because it affects a 10-mile radius. You are using... Is illusion magic correct?
Yes, I want to be in an adamantine room with the
all
dragon
blind.
and
Oh, no.
Mirage Arcane.
We're
And
all
that
blind.
is-
Oh no!
Max,
You are
it's a mountain of alloy.
You are currently sitting
The alloy's gone.
on
No,
the
no, it's a mountain
largest
alloy. It's
mountain deposit.
Allied alloy.
You were-
Now-
When would I know this?
I'm trying to say this. The alloy, it propagates. When purified alloy, which is now purified, alloy propagates when you cast a spell on it. And a 10-mile radius, the mountain
Yours isn't.
explodes.
So right.
Everyone has
Tested that.
one round to do something.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Do any of us know like what is about to happen?
You feel the ground start to burst beneath your feet. Like you in a freeze moment, you know the entire world is about to be changed by the spell.
Does anyone have Wall of Force?
No.
Like on the outside?
No.
No, the keeper.
no.
Does the keeper have Wall of Force?
He can use a cast wall force.
Because I'm saying if he Wall of Forces, right, and gets everyone near him, it's literally indestructible.
Except not everyone is near him at the moment.
As a spell happens.
So everyone they can do two things on turn. They can take an action, or they can make a dex save to get into the keeper's wall force. I need everyone. Okay, this is going to be a depending on how far away you are, various DC. Can everyone tell me what they got in the dex save, or if they're taking it? Just raise your hand if you're doing dex save. That is your attempt.
If I polymorph, would I be able to catch anybody? Like, basically stop them from getting hit?
You can wrap your body around them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a T-Rex and just...
Okay. Sam's turned into a T-Rex and hugging fast, so didn't make it to in time.
We've had similar
small
What's counter
so
doing?
forth happen.
Speaking is free action, right? So I can just.
Very quickly.
Abella, are we friends?
Yes.
If we live together. If we die together. What say you?
Oh wait, actually, sorry.
Okay,
You are
Johnny.
not the only one who wants to give up on this whole thing. If you're going, I'm going with you now. What say you? Are we giving up or are we continuing?
I just want peace. Do you want to live?
I should have died at Eberron ages ago with my families and my friends back then. I don't know how I ended up surviving this long. Frankly, the only reason I probably carried through this whole thing is because I want to end the bloody curse on you. But if you just want to give it up, then why am I even here? I'm going. At least I'm going with someone who I actually care about.
I can't have you dying with me.
No, I'm dying on my own initiative. We just happen to be closer to each other.
How far away is the keeper?
The keeper is like you have to like dive to get into the wall force.
I'm gonna use my repulsion shield on Kalmir.
Ooh. Feel a wall force push you into
Question.
the keeper's wall.
Okay then. Before I go too far away, resilience the fear on you.
You feel Singwin.
That's my action. If you're pushing me away.
Flip out at you before the wall force cuts it off. A giant, purely metal spear, pitch dark inside, wrapped around you as force pulls out from under you.
I'm with the dragon.
Yes, correct. Daros, what are you doing?
I look at Egberta.
You have seconds.
I have seconds?
Yep.
Can I just... I'm just gonna ask real quickly. Will you make it? Okay. I misty step into the wall force.
Egberta, what are you doing?
Okay, so here's the thing. How far away did you say it was?
You just have to dive.
Okay, I did do the dex roll earlier.
Okay. Alright, you managed to dive in before the force wall shuts behind you.
Wait, okay, then small question. Did the repulsion shield actually push me into the wall?
It pushed you behind the wall force, yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay, good.
I want to make sure I'm dying.
How far away am I from everything?
You just gotta dive.
I just gotta dive. Can I bonus action, like, transform into, like, a sparrow or something? Like, fly faster? Or...
Sure, I guess advantage on dex save.
Oh, I got 11.
11 does not make it.
12?
No.
And Sam turns into a giant ape that hulls around Vanessa. Okay.
Would I be able to grab Fel too, or no?
No, sorry. Anyone who didn't make it into the wall force or some other kinetic protection is going. I rolled this already on digitally. 20d20 damage.
Oh my god!
I could survive.
20d20.
I could survive.
I rolled 212. As the entire mountain expands outward in the force of this act of magical creation, throwing debris into the air. And the mountain opens up above you. You see that bright shadow of light. It's just still hanging in the air, still diffuse, but raining down iotas of light. Everyone of the high level NPCs got into the force wall. So the only one that's downed is Sam.
Yeah. Fel is dead.
I'm dead.
Because Fel didn't polymorph.
You
Wait,
ran
what did you
to
polymorph
the
instead?
force wall slammed closed, but before you.
I still had an action, because I used my bonus action.
And what do you want to do with that?
Polymorph.
I'll polymorph into the tankiest thing I can do.
Giant ape.
Giant
Okay.
ape.
How much HP do you have normally?
I have
Enough.
35 right now because...
Yeah, so you're at 0, but not dead.
We're making death saves!
I'll take that. Totally take that.
The loudest sound you ever hear coats the entire land in a shroud of debris and chaos. You find yourselves buried by rubble. I need both of you, right now. No one's gonna be able to reach you in time. I need to make your death saves right now.
Hot dice, baby. Hot
I
dice.
can't reach them
Fail.
because I have Spare the Dying.
Let's do this. So Sam has 1 fail, 1 pass.
Fail.
Fail and
I rolled a 2-2.
Fail.
fail. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. We're gonna Sam rolls next one right now.
Pass.
Okay. Sam has 2 passes, 1 fails. Fail.
Passes.
Pass. Sam has 1 pass and 2 fails. Sam.
That's cocked. It was a pass, but still pass.
Pass. Sam, you're alive, barely, but you made it.
Is Vanessa alive?
Vanessa's also alive. You shield her blast from the shrapnel.
She can heal us.
Fell.
Oh god.
We're making this. Please.
Pass.
Pass. 2 passes and 2 fails.
2 passes, 2 fails.
Fell. I have to make 1 more death save from me.
What the hell is happening to us?
Yes!
Oh my god! Jesus!
I don't know what's happening.
Magnus' will lives on. You're not taking me down yet.
Off death saves.
It is not quite the time when you would read this letter. But misdelivered a letter to each of you. And as the cleanup process is going about, and you all are uncovering the recently excavated, massive, mountain-sized pillar sticking out from the ground. At some point over this process, you would read Nix's letter. I want you to come up here, and I want you to read the letter. Yes, please.
Are we also excavated?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
There is an important
And
thing
still
to
be a
note.
T-Rex.
Okay.
In the case of
You
fate,
can't rage as a T-Rex.
typically there are stories about
No class
people who
features will
attempt to
hold
do something, but the story would not be told unless it's an extraordinary case. It's almost
self-justifying that this story is about you because you guys survived. But not everyone gets to survive. Case in point. I'm being told to read the letter.
Fifth favorite character.
Yeah.
Group what?
There would be a little introduction and says, "Please deliver this letter to those whom are." Do I have to do it? I have to do it in the accent.
Yes.
don't
Yes,
I?
unfortunately.
Howard, do it. Howard,
Howard.
do it.
Do it.
Why did I choose this accent? I don't
You're
know.
a dummy.
Oh, I actually do know why. Anyway, please deliver this letter to those whom are addressed. Captain Samuel and Sam Solovia, the Bard, Shiloh Ilkagvasaran, Heiress Elena Rosa de la Solomir. An additional scroll is enclosed for Fel, and a second letter delivering my... I just switched my accent. Whoa. Delivering my condolences to my family Auspin and the princess of the ruling family of Menar. Please deliver these to their recipients. They will reward you for your trouble. Classic Magnus, he would... Whoever would deliver the letters would then get paid in gold by the person they were sent to.
Very funny.
Leave it to Magnus to drop the debt on the living. Anyway, to Samuel, of the Order of Many Faces, you were right. Jesden meant well. A decent man in a difficult, unenviable place. Thank you for introducing me to the waning, yet brilliant light of the Duskborn. To die a hero is easy. To live as a hero is much harder. I charge you with this. Good luck. To Sam, the Bard. I know the darkness within you. Stick to Samuel and continue adventuring. Help people where you can. Fear not to open up and share both your humor and song. I hope that you can begin to shed your inner darkness. Follow Samuel's example. Until then, stay away from Fel. You're a terrible influence. Shiloh, on the other hand, you do not have darkness within you. It lurks all around, pressing in to consume you. It won't be easy, but fight it. I know you can. Be the light of the sun, not its wrath. Ichabod remains at large, and I hope forgiveness follows his inevitable castigation. On the subject of wrath, Elena, vengeance is a temptation unlike any other. It promises fulfillment and righteousness. These are illusions. Vengeance will give you neither, and take from you parts of yourself that you will never expect. You are not the same heiress who left Wardstrom weeks ago. I've been happy to see your growth. Should you embrace vengeance, I'm glad that I won't be around to see your decay. P.S. I am still the greatest dragon pester of all time. And to Fel, I leave only this. And I believe... Do you have this? There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I drew that.
Oh.
We can put the picture on Wiki later.
If you want to pass it around, you can. Signing off to the afterlife of Caden's world. I don't know if that... Actually, no. No, I don't get that. Sorry. No, my particles go to the astral plane. There's no soul left. Bye.
It is over the course of the excavation process.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I switch my subclass from Devotion to Ancients to remember Magnus.
Oh, it is over the course of the excavation that you find the one person besides Fel and Sam and Vanessa that didn't make it into the force cage. One, Jesden Trace, his soul now too old, too long gone to be resurrected. And of course, the dragon, the keeper, would not be keen to do so.
The dragon live?
The dragon.
The dragon's in a box with me.
The dragon is in a box with you. That is correct. And now you resolve that because the world blew apart around you, but I think you would know besides the rumbling of the room.
Would the dragon be surprised?
To say the least. This is the kind of stuff he would have pulled in his day.
The box appears around us with the bag sitting on the ground and the piece of paper in my hand. Look at the dragon. Here's where the job ends, and I cast Cone of Cold on the alloy, right in the center of us.
Okay. Can you make a sleight of hand to do that with a surprise round?
17.
The one.
17, and sometimes the dice just say yes. So how much alloy did you have on your person, Abilla?
It would be 11 alloy ore plus 14 alloy little bits.
14 pounds of purified alloy and
Also, like
11
whatever-
pounds of ore.
Also, like all the arrow tips you have.
Also, I have a
Yeah.
bunch of arrow tips on me that
Oh, you have a bunch of arrows.
Okay. Cone of Cold is what?
8d8.
Con save?
Yes.
So he's gonna make 1 overall.
He has good.
Not one?
This is the
Yeah.
freaking.
Not one?
You not one did.
Not one.
I rolled a 9.
It doesn't matter what you roll. I mean, it's
We're dead.
You're definitely dead.
Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes the dice just say yes. 106 damage.
Oh.
From 24d8.
Okay.
But that's not counting the Chaos Bolts. Because the Chaos Bolts, when Evocation hits Unpurified Alloy, that's going to be a lot. How many chunks of Unpurified Alloy?
11.
11.
Can we just both be dead?
I don't think there's any way you can get out of this, yes. There's 2 kinds of elements. The dragon, they're both throwing out all the protections he can, but in that magical burst of extreme compounded magic, your corpses fall, sealed in
There's
an
a corpse?
adamantine box.
There's a corpse?
They died?
Not much of one. Not much of either.
No one can open
That's
the
the-
box, right?
Correct.
Well, no, the box would end after the spell's duration.
Oh, okay.
This, I thought.
It's not permanent. It's
It lasts for like a year,
like
doesn't it?
like 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
What is
Mirage Arcane?
I think if you cast it
Yeah,
up,
it's
you
duration
upcast
10
it.
days. 10 days.
10 days.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was a little longer.
That's a surprise for the game afterward.
10 days, but it's extended.
Yeah, the propagation of the alloy would affect that by a significant amount.
Yeah.
Hold
So
on.
propagation would be like basically a billion years.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's just.
So
Yeah.
you are
Talk
sealed
about
in
a
an
black
adamantine
box, am I
box
right?
with the corpse of the most powerful sorcerer to ever grace Aethra and its point in history. With some of the shards also sealed in that box. There's no way for the rest of the members of the party to get home. The dragon had 2 of the shards of the amulet. It is now sealed in the adamantine box, as now perpetuated by alloy the permutation alloy energy, and is going to go on for who knows how long. You can't get the
full medallion.
The medallion together, and they've been unable to go home. Resigned to that fact, over the next few days, they redistribute out to their old locations, taking up positions of power, of rule, trying to do their best to manage in this world that now they must permanently be a part of. You, Shiloh, and Elena.
It's like the one scene of Fallout where they
Yeah.
see the big explosions and descend to like.
It would mitigate chaos.
What the?
It would make sense.
Who broke Caden?
Hey Dylan, I need you to make a performance check.
What?
Oh,
What are you
no.
doing?
Oh no.
What are we doing?
Wait, what?
This
12.
You've done this before, advantage.
Oh,
What?
nice. Okay,
Oh,
27.
What is happening?
No. I can't know what you're
I think
doing.
he's performing the
You'll see.
song.
Oh, the dice.
Nuh-uh.
Actually, no. He's done this before, and inspired by the dragon never being found after the explosion,
Oh my god!
Wait.
the shapeshifter shapeshifts into the dragon, pretending to have barely survived the
Question.
explosion. He proceeds to take the dragon's place. It is a charade for a very long time. He has nowhere near the dragon's level of power, but with his tendency for clever tricks and social skills, and a 27 on the die.
There's no way
because
he would
why
be able
not?
to
Wait.
fool Aaron.
He
No,
can't make
correct.
Sanguium.
No.
Correct. He can't fool everyone, but some things, if the public knew, would cause
Fair
more
enough.
chaos than they're worth.
Fair enough.
It's for chaos mitigation.
Fair enough.
In the age, an age with that no longer has the dragon, their most prominent leader and life sustainer, his empire would fall apart and chaos would reign. To hold it off as long as possible, he allows an imposter to take his place. Elena and Shiloh,
Where's our family, dude?
you make your way back
Should
with
chuck them out.
I would
Elena.
know my-
Are you returning with Shiloh to Highloft?
Yes. Whenever I could have, I would have casted Find Steed and.
Shiloh, you on your way to return to Highloft, you see an army camped outside and the mountain gone.
Yo,
So
Wait a minute, God!
imagine this.
you guys are in the wrong place.
Agents.
There was something there.
The slopes of the mountain is still there. The slope of the mountain is there, but they break off in jagged chunks and a massive crater
I made a volcano.
with a single.
Made a volcano!
with a single pillar, 50 paces across, stretching up into the sky as far as the eye can see.
Oh, it's like in Minecraft.
Oh no.
Y2B, 2T.
At its very top,
Oldest enemy.
almost invisible, is the shadowy, an inverse shadow of a man with wings that extends across the sky. Sam, you as a dragon took over the forces that arrived. Remember the march with all the army, and eventually all of the army that came away from their false information trail. You are currently in the midst of managing the litigations of such an army, and Shiloh, until Shiloh and Elena burst in demanding to see Shiloh's parents.
And my family.
Is my brother. Is also my brother okay? The only thing that's like...
Where's my mommy?
Yeah.
Jesden is recalling all of his troops. He should be here soon.
Okay.
What is going on?
Jesden's dead.
Sorry, not Jesden. The Ingrid, his second in command, is recalling all of his troops. Apologies, thank you for catching me on that. Shiloh, your parents were held in custody of Ichabod when they refused to go along with his rule. The first time you see him, he's looking away from you, so you don't notice it at first. When he turns to you, a large swath of his face, right here, and his scalp has burned away his hair in large parts of his skin.
Come on, what happened to you?
He speaks out in a crackly voice. I did something. I wouldn't have anyone tell me that I couldn't do it again. And I thought if I found magic the way you had, that I could do even more.
You silly boy.
He runs to you and collapses into your hug, crying. The rest of your family is there, safe,
Oh, thank God!
distressed, terrified, unsure of what has been going on,
Stupid man.
but there.
Give me a heart attack.
And you reunite. There are tensions, but they will fade, as will the pain of what you all have been through.
Remember what I told you, Ichabod? When you were born, you were not born a traitor, a general, or a spy. You were born my little brother. And that is what you're going to be for the rest of your life. No escape from my love.
I am like in the back fucking scowling at him.
We are going to go around the room. And if you are still alive,
Bye, Max.
I would like to know what your character plans to do in this new world. Kalmir.
So, after I get out of the wall force, I get away with resistance sphere. I just look at you. Now, Abella, what did I tell you earlier?
Let's get that together, huh?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
And look, I'm still up on the offer of dying together if you really feel like it.
I was thinking about it, but after we've gone through so much, you really inspired me to keep going.
That's news. That's news. I myself really want to give up.
Yeah. Well, we're in it together, aren't we?
As far as I can tell. So, I presume we realize that the current dragon is not exactly the dragon?
Sam, do you let them in on that fact?
I'll let these guys know.
Sure.
Just because I need some people to know.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
You let us know.
Yeah, of course, I'll let you guys know.
Question. How am I doing?
With what?
Everything. There is so much wrong
Yes.
with me.
So I would think that, so you do have one choice left remaining. You can,
I still have to
shall we
live.
say, cash in your wish. You don't know what happened, and the demon in your mind tells you that it's a pretty good idea. Your choices for once, you're up. Or you can drink the vial of alloy and subject yourself to something a little bit easier.
Wishes.
Up to you.
Wishes are always too good to be true. I feel like my mind has been tainted by so many forces. It's about time I listen to my friends.
You chug the aloe down.
Yep.
It tastes bitter and strong, and you feel something awaken within you. You have always been destined, ever since you got infected, for the power of transfiguration. With the alloy enhancing that and making it more human, and the irregular heartbeat of your heart now turns fully regular, you actually have power over that and can use it for the good it was always meant to be. And we won't resolve the specifics how that works, it'll take too long, but regardless, say that you have an extremely powerful burden and blessing on your shoulders now.
At least I finally feel a bit more like me.
The crystals bleed, not from black, but into a shimmering mix of silver and gold.
I think I'm content with this.
Daros, what do you want to do in this new world? Where does your character go?
I think I turned to Egberta. Are you still a T-Rex?
I survived as a T-Rex. Has it been an hour?
Yes.
If it hasn't been an hour, I dispel it.
Well, that just happened. I didn't get to hand out all the invitations.
You're way too calm for the thing that just happened.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Run around and scream? It's called shock.
You know what? Fair enough.
Fair.
Kid, I think I need to take you on a vacation.
Didn't we just go on a whole trip?
I think we need to take a vacation where we're not soldiers.
That's fair. But also, like, I don't know. I thought... How many days has this been?
For you guys, like a week and a half.
It's a new age. We're not part of any army. And I feel like there's a lot that I want you to do, that I want you to experience outside of war. You just became an adult. You have so much ahead of you. You have so much to study, to educate yourself on.
That's fair. I'm honestly down for whatever. I've kind of just gone with the flow of things, and I don't really feel the need to change that. I will say, we met some people along the way. I guess we should at least keep in touch, but like, I'm down.
Yeah. How about we go to the Feywild for real this year?
So far, I've only been there, and it was like brief stops. One time, you know, the last time we were drugged, I went to that.
Yeah.
What can I say? I
want to show you my home. I think that would be for both of us.
Perfect. Shadow, you've been reunited with your family.
God.
And have the freedom to live, I mean, wherever you want. The town is relatively destroyed, but it can be rebuilt if you want to go back to Wordstrom.
I just realized if we go back to the lab.
Shiloh's a bit torn. She's
You have gifts now, and you can't give those up.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I think about it and I realize there's nothing I can do. I'm going to be like this forever. So the best thing I can do is just to make the most of what I've been given. I don't leave. I don't leave my family, of course. I need to watch my siblings grow. I need to help my parents. I need to take care of Ichabod. I stay where Wordstorm originally was. I help out the people who survived whatever the hell happened with that mountain. Philo has no idea because she wasn't there.
I assume you got filled in as soon as you
But
arrived.
I got like a lot of weird blabbering from Fel. I couldn't pick up the whole story, but I get bits and pieces. It's fine. I just know that people need help, and I'm gonna be there.
Magnus died.
Yeah, Magnus died. I
Really, Rachel?
yeah, that was not a good news for me. I start rebuilding the best I can. We don't have an official city anymore, but there's a little small area where we all condense the remains of Wordstone. You know, I help people rebuild homes. I take care of them. With my magic, it's quite easy actually. Prestidigitation can be really hard sometimes.
And mending is an amazing spell.
Mending is amazing.
I'm a little busy, a little bit more busy than I was before, but I feel a little more fulfilled with what I'm doing right now. You know, I'm extending to just my family. I have new friends. I like to think I'm writing to Elena a lot because she, maybe we keep in touch, who knows. During my free times, I make myself a little corner where I set camp and I help everybody. I plant a little stone sticking out from the ground. Plant a few roses there for Magnus.
Ichabod uses his free time to train by his grave.
I have like a little, you know those training dummies that just and I like put the dragon's face on it. And I go, I don't know what happened to him, but oh yeah, I forgot.
Wait, do you let them know?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So we know.
Of
We know
course
what's
I let
up.
them know.
That people have with like the.
When I realize that, I go, oh no, and I like kind of rip the picture out and I draw like
Do you change the overlay?
an angry face on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I visit there every day. I was never really a religious person, even though I got burned by gods. You know, the gods don't really deserve my worship.
All right.
But I.
All right.
There's one thing that is taking up a lot of your free time as well. Mist, or as he's changed his name now, Frederick, is now training you in magic. He no longer has his powers with the fracturing of the crystal in his eye, but you were always intended to be one of the other options for a protege to become one of the children of Cacadius. He hasn't given up on that goal.
Oh, okay, so gonna be it no matter what, you know, and might as well just enjoy things while it lasts.
Absolutely. You still have a lot of time before that. Now, with the world safe.
I go to Magnus's grave every day and I recount my day to him. So to make sure that he knows that Fel's doing okay as well. I like to think that I'm also keeping in touch with Fel.
I don't think Magnus is listening to you.
Speaking of which, Fel.
Fel is 6 years old,
Oh.
and he has 1,000 more years to live without Magnus. Fel's heart is broken, and Fel, he needs time to heal. I want to say, like, Fel spent at least the first 30, 40 something years just staying by Magnus's grave and growing some sort of like orchard, big forest around
Fel
Magnus's
helps me
grave.
grow roses. Hey Fel, can you get these seeds?
he stays there a good long time before eventually just one day out of nowhere just picking up and wandering.
Just shakes off the 40 years of dirt that's accumulated on your shoulders.
Yeah, he just walks. He doesn't know what to do, but he knows he met amazing people the first time. Something might happen again if he just walks forward.
I have no doubt it will. Elena.
I recount something. Once I learned that Magnus dies, I think once she's like, this like terrible thing that happened, someone has to remember. I think once she actually changes her changes her subclass to ancient. I don't think she stops praying to Lilomena, but it's like I have to like there's. It's a lot more religious than it is like oathness.
I understand.
She once upheld her ideals, and now I think she upholds her. Okay. And the long, extensive trail that she just walked, I think, and all the people that she met, she just kind of thinks that those people that died should keep being remembered, right? So I think in Wordstrom, while we're rebuilding, I counter to the massive 50-pace monument.
Yeah.
I erect a giant tower with with magically inscribed. It's just solid stone, but magically inscribed is the name of every single person who was in that city, and at the top is a serpent. Is a shield with half-sided serpent, half-sided tower, and I call it based off something that Xavier told me after a session once. I call it the heart. And from there, I think Elena decides to make that the center of a newer and better world. Because I think she believes that a lot of this happened because people were too disconnected. And I think she just kind of hopes to travel to make better connections to connect the world better. So I think she tries to start an organization centered on Wernstrom, simply called the Trail Keepers.
Okay.
Which I hope are a group of like-minded individuals, people who just wander and help whenever they can. And in the giant, and not a giant, but somewhere in amongst the headquarters, it's a massive inn, is a statue of Lelamina, and every major town that she stops in, she tries to create another outpost for the Trail Keepers, and another inn, and another shrine for Lelamina, a place for weary travelers, people who just want a damn vacation. And I try to keep in touch with the dragon. Fel, I visit occasionally once I'm back from my excursions, and
I write to you every day during your excursions. I go, "Hi, Lena. We should meet up sometime. Hope to see you back.
We should.
I'm planting more roses in your name. Magnus can't wait to see you."
Oh my god.
I think.
I talked to him.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think she does stay quite a while when she does get back home. She stays for probably longer than she should, just to calm down a little. Just to calm down a little. There, how's your mic now? All right, keep going.
And we know partially how your story ends, but if you have anything to elaborate on.
Gonna turn to Samuel. It's gonna be one hell of a gig.
Oh, damn it!
Wouldn't have picked anyone to play with.
Suppose I won't be seeing you too much, huh?
Well, we are mortal enemies after all. You killed my king. Havachi.
The real swords bard.
You have great responsibility on your shoulders. You can handle it.
Sure.
You'll always be able to.
And I just feel like over the years, I'm gonna try and transfer more and more power over to the keeper. Just over time.
He is perfectly okay with that.
yeah, just over time, and then the dragon's just gonna slowly fade. It doesn't stop, less appearances in public, just to none. And then the dragon is effectively gone.
And with that, the race for Shifter's Vale comes to a close. I want to thank each and every one of you so much for participating in this campaign. Yes, including you two. My favorite dead bros. Yes.
Who was your favorite player?
I'm not answering that. As
You
always.
know it's Fel.
You have to say favorite character, not favorite player.
You
Who's
all.
your favorite character?
I'm not answering that either. You all have been the best players I could ask for, and it has been a wonderful journey to tell the story and to have you tell it back to me in ways I could never imagine it going. So thank you, players, thank you, helpers, and thank you to the viewers that enjoy this for some strange reason, and we love you with all our hearts.
I don't.
Besides Chloe.
Chloe's an
apparently.
exception.
The dragon kills
the
Chloe.
exception.
Roll deception.
And thank you to Caden.
Yeah, thank you, Kaden.
We'll post all these videos online. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You are what makes this possible, so thank you. And as always, it's a great day to play D&D. Good night.
Yes!